It's about to get wild, I hope you know.
Well, we are live now, so hey everyone, we're going over the Ultimate Guide 2.0, and I'm here with TDreads and Shizuhey. I'm probably gonna end up getting my channel terminated because TDreads is an absolute goof.
That's right. And Friends is here, guys.
Yeah, and friends.
It's me, TDreads, and friends.
And friends.
And
Also, hi
friends.
HLB. Welcome in. I would
Before
go
we start,
through-
quick disclaimer, right?
God. Uh-huh.
Okay, everybody, stay the flip off Twitter. I clicked on there for 2 seconds today and immediately found somebody pirating the Fnaf 2 movie post-credit scene in the middle of their movie theater. Luckily, because of my peak masculine physical physique, I was able to click off with the reflexes of a god. But, of course, not everyone is
Wait,
built as massive
that's
and
true.
epically as me. So for your own safety, stay off of Twitter, or you
Yeah.
might get cooked.
Yeah, no, I've been off of Twitter like all day. I went on for 5 minutes to promote this stream. I didn't even look at my homepage.
That reminds me, I have tickets I need to go buy.
Yeah, I already got mine. So, El Shizu.
Definitely El Shizu.
Watch, you're gonna look and just everywhere's booked out completely for like the next week and a half.
I pray to God not.
Also,
No,
I should probably
I
say
do-
welcome in everyone who's watching.
I did do so much research to find out which location TD is going to, so I can just show up.
Should we also
Should
stay
we
off
also
Reddit?
stay off Reddit? You should always stay off Reddit.
Yeah, you
What
should
kind of
always
question is
be
that?
off
Never touch
Reddit.
Hey,
Reddit.
T-Dreads,
Never
should I
touch
smoke
Reddit.
cigarettes and drink 90% alcohol?
Wait, that's true. That sounds like a peak time. Question is, do we do 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock, or 7 o'clock?
7
I
o'clock
feel like
because it's
7
at
will be
14.
hype. He'll be screaming, yeah.
7
I'm going
o'clock.
tomorrow with Unwithered Truth. Unwithered Truth and Gibby and I are all going together in person. It's gonna be fucking hype.
Looks like we got...
What'd you come to? You
Pretty
came to
good.
Peak, Mrs. Trap. That's what you came to.
Let me go, text some people real quick.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of spoilers going around. And every single time that happens, I just like go off the internet and play Minecraft.
Shizu's about to stream snipe me in real life.
Wait,
Tomorrow.
that's true.
Wait, that's true.
Which is better? Unwithered's or retrofit? Probably retrofit.
Yeah, retrofit.
I'm eating French fries right now.
What kind of French fries?
Chick-fil-A.
Ooh, Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A kind of mid with its fries. I'm not gonna lie.
They're okay.
Yeah,
I think
they're
you
okay.
should, assassinate
All right,
him for
Raven, stop
something.
dragging. Open the guidebook. 240
Okay,
pages
fine.
of corrections. Gotta
All
be peak.
right,
It's gotta be
yeah,
peak.
let's go. All right, here we go.
Oh,
All right,
I
hello,
inhaled the French
chat.
fry. Somebody help.
Wait a minute, I just realized something. I'm a goofball. There we go. There's chat. There's chat. Alrighty, guys, we got the Ultimate Guide 2.0. This is like a thick book. These fucking guys. Hi, Cryo.
That is much thicker than I thought.
Yeah, it
Dude, the
is.
French fries in my lungs.
Like, dude, I could break my hand with this. So
Wait, that's true.
that's true. Do we read the back of it and then we get into it?
Yeah.
All right, I'll start reading this. So this all-encompassing guidebook concentrates material from the Freddy Files Updated Edition and adds over 100 pages of new content exploring the Tales from the Pizzaplex series, Security Breach, Ruin,
Oh boy.
Into the Pit, Secrets of the Mimic, and more.
Oh my
Rip.
fucking god. 240 pages. I couldn't even look at the cover.
Dude, Secrets of the Mimic. Even they don't know what the secret is because there's so many.
I hope you know. I'm going to be very, very hard on this book.
Oh, I am too.
I'm dying.
All right. Now, to continue.
I'm gonna mute myself until I'm done dying.
Fair enough. All right. The Ultimate Guide returns with its biggest update yet. The expanded edition is packed with revisions to almost every page, while DJ Sturf is kind of upset with you on that one. With new sections throughout highlighting fans' most talked about topics, including the Tales from the Pizzaplex series and the interactive novels, Security Breach, Ruin, Into the Pit, and Secret of the Mimic. They have them on the same page. A comprehensive and updated animatronics inventory and reproduced content from the fazbear Entertainment archives complete this compendium, helping fans bring their theories straight to the source. All the evidence, along with every detail of the games, books, and more, is laid out for fans to explore in this one-of-a-kind guide to the warped world of Five Nights at Freddy's. So,
all right, I'm good for now.
So they say Secrets of the Mimic here, and then a little further down they say Secret of the Mimic. They don't even know what they're doing, bro.
No, Raven, it's an ARG. Don't you know? Trust.
Wait, that's
Don't you
true.
know, trust.
The missing S.
Another thing that I found
part
funny
of
is
the
that when you
ARG.
open this book, on the first page, you get the book cover again.
Okay. I
Holy
too
big.
like wasting paper.
Alrighty. So yeah,
I'm going to be an asshole. I hope you know. I'm going to be an
me too.
absolute asshole.
Why do you think I titled this whole entire stream "How Bad Is the Ultimate Guide 2.0"?
This is about to be. We're about to be the Gordon Ramsay of FNAF books.
Yes. Okay. So yeah, we got the tables of content.
Wow! Look at that. What a great fucking title page. Fucking idiots.
TDreads, you know, if you watch my share screen, you can see like live what I'm doing, right?
Oh, you know what? That's probably a good idea.
Professional streamers over here, guys.
I only have 50k subs, guys. I'm new to this.
Also, in case anyone's wondering what this is literally all the copyright stuff, basically. So, yeah. So all of this fun stuff. All right, let's get into it. Chapter 1, Five Nights at Freddy's. Are we going to read each page, or are we just going to kind of like go through them?
This is gonna be a long ass book.
Do we want to read all the pages?
We can't fully read every page. Also, I don't know if this is fixable. This shit is like mad low quality.
I have it 720p 30 frames on my share screen, so I don't blow up my computer.
Does your camera have a
1080
ability to focus? Like you could adjust the focus. No, like manually.
No.
I mean you can, but it would take a while for you to explain how. So
Yeah, fair. I would just do interesting chapters. I do kind of want to see how many mess ups there are, though. Read each page, read every word twice.
Twice.
All right. You know what? Here, we'll read this, see what they say about it, and then yeah. All right. It's a game that launched 1 million screens. Five Nights at Freddy's, FNAF, is a point-and-click horror survival game that was founded on a simple enough premise. Last 1 week working was a night guard in a pizzeria populated by homicidal animatronics. But what evolved from this concept quickly consumed gamers the world over. Grammar.
they were consumed me.
Quickly consumed gamers the world
Andrew
over.
Pizza.
The world over.
No, that's actually real. That's a real phrase.
Yeah, no, right here.
No, the world over is a real phrase.
Is it?
Yeah. This guy's mother is an English teacher. My mom was an English teacher. I know these things.
All right, fair enough. Fast forward a bit, and thanks in part to FNAF's startling jump scares, hilarious/terrifying Let's Plays dominated video sharing sites, fueling the public's curiosity and resulting in billions of views. Still, gamers soon realize there's more to FNAF than just deadly animatronics. Lurking in the darkened corners of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza are the threads of a disturbing mystery. This mystery hidden throughout the game in
Chuck E.
posters.
Cheese, 1993.
Oh god. That change hallucinations and even the mysterious fifth animatronic has kept fans playing and replaying that first game since it was released in August of 2014. So what's all the hype about? We're glad you asked. Well, I'm glad I didn't care. So,
But you will care.
Yeah, you will care.
I hate
Oh my
all
god,
of you.
Mike!
Yeah, Mike.
Oh wait, this is
Yeah.
proof that Mike is the FNAF 3 guard.
But where is he in... Never mind.
Where's he? Where? TD?
Oh my god, these
Were you
guys
gonna
are
bring
actually
FNAF?
stupid. They have an error on the page with the proof.
That's big.
You can make 5 power bars. There's only 4 power bars if you close all the doors.
Oh, wait, was that in the last fucking one, too? That was in the last book. They kept it. They didn't fix it.
They're actually smart. And then let's see if their roots are correct. I'm gonna see if the roots are correct. Yeah. Okay, yeah, all the roots seem to be correct. Yeah.
Did they remove Golden Freddy off of this one?
Yeah, I don't see Golden Freddy on here anywhere. I'll double
Because
check.
wasn't he on there last time? Because
Why is Withered Foxy's head here instead of
Fredbear
FNAF 1
colors.
Foxy? Like, actually,
Oh
like,
yes.
Hold on, let me see if I can like. Yeah, there you can see it, right? It's not really focusing, but you can kind of see it. Yeah.
I think.
All right, Raven, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. We gotta try to fix this at least once, because if we do, it'll make the stream 10 times better.
Well,
You're in Streamlabs OBS, right?
Yeah, I'm in Streamlabs OBS. Yeah, what about
Okay,
it?
when have I ever led you astray, Raven? Never.
Many times in Overwatch.
No, never. Not a
Wait,
single time.
that's true.
So go to the in Streamlabs, right? Go to the camera, right? The little like on the
view
sources.
properties. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm opening them up in my Streamlabs. Oh, can I speak English? I like X2C. I'm opening it up. Okay. So you're gonna hit the as soon as mine loads. Okay, here we go. So where the camera is, I want you to hit the gear icon on it. Open the source properties. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Open
Did
source.
that?
Yep.
You've done that? Okay.
Yeah.
Now hit configure video. And a little window should pop up.
Configure
Okay.
video.
Yeah, and a little extra window should pop up with some bars. Now hit there should be two options at the top: video proc app and camera control. Click on camera control. Now find the little bar that says focus and adjust that while looking at the preview to see if it gets any better. Adjust it both ways, experiment, see if the focus gets a little better. Oh, that's the wrong way. Other way.
I have it turned down to 0 then, TDreads.
Keep going.
It's at 0.
That's the full range of focus.
Yeah, because I have it zoomed in.
Yo, your camera is actually chopped.
What do you want me to do, TDreads?
Wait, so that was you just dragged it across the entire.
Yeah, focus is at 0.
Okay, do it one more time. Maybe it'll get better suddenly. One more time.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna.
As we speak, TD is sending you a camera right now.
Okay, I think it's fucked.
You don't say, TDreads.
Listen, it was worth a try. Okay, it was worth a
It
try.
was worth a try. Okay.
Bro, I do that every day with my camera, and my videos are at least like
what camera do you have?
One that's better than yours. Mine's 4K.
Dude, mine can go in 4K, but then it lags.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why it does that. If I go anywhere above 1080, it starts to lag for no reason. So you're just gonna have to deal with it.
I only did that because I love you. I want you to know.
Totally.
I want you to succeed in life. That's the only reason I did that. No, it's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. It's not like I like you or anything.
Yeah, fuck you, man. Ooh, codes, glitches, and secrets. This I need to know. Okay, yeah, there's nothing here.
Ooh, Sparky.
Sparky? What?
No.
I was about to say, where's Sparky on here?
That would be how
Hey,
you
welcome to
know it's
Sparky's.
slop.
You know what? Actually, I'm gonna make y'all smaller so you don't cover up the book as much.
I just used one of those newspaper PNGs.
All right. Do we want to read the fan theories in the missing children section?
Uh-oh.
Do we want to
Sure,
see
let's
what they
solve
say? Putting this toward the camera fund. Thank you, Crying Eyed. Thank you for the 10. Oh yeah, that's right. I should put him here. There we go. The absolute goober that is Crying Eyed. All right. So,
Hope my audience really likes it.
I'm not really seeing much about theories here. All right, here we go. Here's the theories. Do we read it or do we pass it?
This is the exact same page.
Is it the
as
exact same
original
page?
Ultimate Guide. It
Jarvis,
is. I
you know
know
the
for
new
a
stuff?
fact because I believe I used this very page as evidence for Foxy doing the bite of 87. It is genuinely insane how it's the exact same.
Yeah,
page.
is there any new pages?
Here, we'll just kind of, so if these are all going to be the same, then we'll just kind of go through them really fast.
Actually, do you own the original Ultimate Guide?
I've gone through it, but I don't own it.
Okay, do you have like the digital version?
I refuse to pull up anything on my other monitor. I risk breaking my computer.
Oh, I was gonna say we can pull up the original Ultimate Guide and the Ultimate Guide 2.0 and
Wait,
just
actually,
go
yeah,
through
hold on,
and
wait,
see if
send it to me,
anything's
send it
different.
to me, send it to me.
Okay.
Send it to me, we'll do that. I'll
Oh,
have like
boy,
one in the
I
little
love-
like top right corner.
I love legally obtaining books. I love legally obtaining the books.
Yeah, I'm actually like driving to his house and giving it to him right now.
Yeah.
Promise, guys.
Driving home from Freddy's.
Chat, please send him money so you get a real fucking camera. Fuck you, Cyanide. In case anyone is wondering, Jerikai Games recommended this camera, okay? So blame him. Also, let me know when you sent it to me, Shizu.
I sent it in the group chat.
Oh, it's a whole PDF? Oh god, we're so cooked.
Yes.
So why is Jerikai using a 720p? What the? Oh, because it goes up to 4K. Use that. Never mind. So it probably was a good recommendation. You just have like a
I don't know
computer
why
that's,
it
like, on the
lags, though.
prehistoric age.
Okay.
Was it your graphics card?
No, my graphics card is fine.
Okay.
Okay. I want window capture.
Midnight motoring in 1987.
In 1987.
Okay.
It worked.
My
The
PC
money
isn't
begging.
bad. All right. So, all right. We have all this. So let me like here. Hold on. I need my actual like computer keyboard. For
Oh
a
my
second.
god, the legally obtained guidebook.
The legally
Guys,
obtained guidebook.
It's really here.
You just took pictures of the physical book that I just sent in.
Wow, I wish your camera was this high quality.
Wow. I wish you would just shut up.
Stop.
You know what, TDreads? I don't get 1 million views every month. Fuck you.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
True.
Okay, here we'll have it like right there. We'll have it right there.
Okay.
All right. Let me
It's
all
almost the
scroll.
same
That's
quality as
the
the
optimal.
camera. It's
I
almost the
hate
same
all of
quality.
you, bro.
But seriously, look
Sorry,
at
that's
it.
our
It's
job,
the
Raven. Our job
it's
is
the
to bully each
exact
other.
same pages.
Okay, so what I'm trying to
I guess we should
catch
just
up.
Find the first one that's new.
Yeah, no, like so far nothing. Okay, yeah, we're just going to new stuff. All right. So what? We're gonna so the first one covered all the way up to yeah, special delivery, right? Yeah.
I
So,
didn't know that Film
226.
Theory made the Ultimate Guide 2.0.
It would
He's taking the
it
story
would
back,
make
okay?
sense.
Scott's taking the story back.
Did it cover the interactive novels? I think it no.
Nope.
No.
Interactive novels were brand new.
Okay, 226.
Also, I won't be able to stay for the entire stream because I have to go meet up with Unwithered and Gibby in a bit, but I'll stay here for a while.
Yeah, that's valid. Tell Gibby I say hello though.
Okay. I'll tell him
Not
that you
Unwithered,
said
though.
that 14 theory is better than all his theories.
All right, I need to get to 194. Oh my god, I hate having chunky fingers.
The only thing Gibby needs to know is
All right.
I have 10 lives. I don't die when in twins.
We are at the new stuff, everyone. So here we go. All right. I do not want to say that as the first word.
Gregory is a robot.
Gregory is a robot. Matt Pat. All right.
We fixed God David TDreads. He gets possessed by a TV. Thank you, Tom. It's finally a good theory. You made it better. Everyone's definitely
Wait,
going to like that
that's
more.
true. Wait, that's true.
Truth and real. Okay. Ooh-ah. A whole afternoon at Freddy Fazbear's Mega Pizzaplex. Awesome stage shows, wicked rides, arcade games, popcorn, and pizza. Yummy. What starts as a day to remember for one wide-eyed school kid, Gregory turns into a freakish nightmare he'll want to forget. Locked inside the Pizzaplex after hours, Gregory must stay safe until morning, avoiding the attention of security guard Vanessa, who knows he's sneaking around somewhere. Vanessa's not the only presence Gregory has to worry about, however. Malfunctioning animatronic attractions have joined the hunt. If they catch up with Gregory, it's game over. With the whole place otherwise empty, Gregory pads silently around the Pizzaplex where you can almost smell the soda-soaked carpets and popcorn meets hot dog funk.
What?
Okay.
And they're asking me why I thought this was written by AI. What actual human writes like this?
Yeah, no.
Like either like I'm gonna be serious, right? I'm not trying to be controversial. Either you put this through Google Translate 20 times, or you use ChatGPT. Like,
yeah, no, this is so cooked, dude. It's so cooked.
Ha! The pizza meets popcorn funk, or whatever the fuck it was.
All
Don't
right.
you guys just love the pizza meets hot dog funk, or whatever?
Yeah, the
Jack,
popcorn meets
can
hot
we get a
dog
pizza
funk.
meets hot dog funk?
Crowdeye wants me to
just
say it
love
again.
the
Okay, I got you. I
Chat,
got you.
I want to see nothing but hot dog funk written in the chat. Okay, I want to see hot dog
Hot
funk.
dog.
I just want to see the rows and rows of hot dog funk.
Hot dog funk. All right, so Crowdeye, here you go.
yeah.
Here's what it said. Where you can almost smell the soda-soaked carpets and popcorn meets hot dog funk.
Popcorn meets hot dog funk. Me when I'm describing my favorite genre of music, it's like popcorn meets hot dog funk.
All right, let's continue. This is no place for a kid after dark, even under the neon light's cheery glow. Mercifully, Gregory has found himself an animatronic ally in the form of Freddy Fazbear. Here the fun really starts. Wire-strewn backstage areas, box-filled basements, and sewers reveal the darker side of the Pizzaplex that cannot be unseen. This unlikely robo-partnership with Freddy gives Gregory access to main attractions too, but mysterious nighttime protocols make for a wild ride. All right.
Whoa.
Next page. I honestly,
No, we have to leave behind hot dog funk.
yeah.
No.
You're gonna love this one, because if anyone is into Skibbity Toilet, you're gonna meme this so hard. During a
kind of
spectacular
fucking-
stage, Frontman, Freddy Fazbear collapses in front of Frontman. Frontman's a character from Skibbity Toilet.
From Squid Game?
Squid Game too, yeah,
All
that
right,
one too.
Just continue.
All right, Freddy Fazbear collapses in front of the crowded arena. In some kind of system shock, Freddy later reboots in his Rockstar Road green room. Freddy is only too happy to help Gregory, and Fast becomes the ultimate personal assistant. And if you're wondering where Gregory is, keep reading. Can they just like not
That's
write
like-
this like a FNAF YouTuber
That's
who's
like
just starting out?
Yeah, that's like a third grader's essay.
If you want to know what my favorite soup is, keep reading.
I know, like this smells like a Tumblr post of like mysterious aura.
But guys, if you want to learn the greatest secret to optimizing your click-through rate in your videos, you'll have to wait
You know what?
45 minutes.
You know what?
for me to
Hold
get to
on.
the point.
Who wrote this? I need to know who wrote this.
Scott Cawthon.
There's no way Scott wrote this. There's no
Is
way.
there no author? Bro doesn't want to be found. Oh, it says here, Chathu GPT.
Chathu GPT. Okay.
Why is there deviant art links?
Holy peak.
There's
What?
hold on. All right, shout outs. All right, here we go with DeviantArt. We got Raywin713 on DeviantArt.
They probably got permission, surely.
We got Nevermore Graphics on DeviantArt.
Surely there's permission.
I hope so. Written by Scholastic, Sherry Lass, and DJ Sturf.
Yeah, I don't think DJ Sturf did jack shit in this book. Where's
Yes.
his 224 pages, Scholastic?
Dude, I feel like if any of us ever meet DJ Sturf, we need to give him a big hug and a thank you for all the work he's done for it to be used for nothing. All right,
As I said,
you know what? Should we see where Gregory is so we should keep reading to find out his mystery? Okay.
This is usually the part where I click off the video.
Yeah, DJ Surf has his name on this. Yeah, it's like on the first page at the very bottom of the credits. Okay. Gregory, a lost kid seeking a place to hide, has thrown himself inside Freddy's belly compartment. From the moment he springs out, Gregory keeps it moving, thinking smart. One of the biggest advantages of being a kid is that you're small. You're usually fast too. Combine these traits with resourcefulness and youthful optimism. Gregory is not optimistic in the slightest.
Nah, bro's happy-go-lucky, don't you know?
Wait, that's true.
Like, he's already like, I cannot wait to murder these animatronics. And you stand a chance.
Happy-go-lucky optimism.
Yeah, right. Of course, there are some scary circumstances when the only thing to do is run! It's literally in all caps. Being a hero of the not-so-super variety, though, means that Gregory easily runs out of steam. His stamina bar indicates when it's time for a rest.
Wow.
This doesn't
Wait,
feel real,
that's
dude.
True.
This.
Welcome to the fucking Pizzaplex.
I seriously, yeah, Gregory's like the definition of a pessimist. Yeah, I agree. I mean,
The superstar will care.
huh? Okay, grant with $5. Wait, I think this pros for SB is literally reused from the Security Breach standalone guide. Is it?
Dude, holy effort. Let's go.
I don't think I have that one.
Hold on. Shizu, legally obtain it. If it is, I genuinely want, because what? How many pages did it say that they added?
I do have the security breach files from 9/11.
Adds over 100 pages.
What?
That's what it says, TD. That's what it says.
Okay.
The Talbot Files overview.
Hey, I have the Tupper files in here too, with my legal books.
Are they also from 9/11?
Hey, if
That one is not from 9/11.
if anyone has that book, please tell us if this is literally just from that. If it is, dude, this is literally just a book reskin with like 2 new sections.
But yeah, I sent it in the group chat, the security breach files.
Okay, I'm gonna download it. I'm gonna check.
Yes, sir. 1987.
Okay, let me go to like the first page and just see.
Andrew,
Superstar will care.
Midnight motoring. In 1987.
Because only Andrew's in the mound.
None of my kids even exist. But neither does Cassidy.
No, it isn't.
End up in room 1280.
This seems to be new because it's not having that cringy ass fucking line.
What are you talking about? The security breach files doesn't have popcorn meets hot dog funk.
No, it does not.
Yeah, it sounds like a fucking shit book.
Yeah, so this is new. By the looks of it. Unless they just like edited certain bits.
No. It uses the same fucking word. That's insane.
Does it? Did I miss
Page
it?
number 9, second paragraph. Soaked carpets and popcorn meets hot dog funk. They just repackaged it. They just repackaged it.
So okay, so
dude.
they like probably edited it a little bit. Dude,
The funk lives on, baby.
The funk lives on.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Yo, you know what? I'm gonna make my girlfriend make like a popcorn meets hot dog emoji.
No.
Yo, chat, make fan art of that. Post it in my server. You know what? Let's see what they call the different endings. Sure, the escape, the car battery, Vanny, Princess Quest, VIP, burn it all down. Okay. You know what? A lot of us haven't gone through the security breach one, so I will look. You know, let's see what I know. Some people were saying like they're missing animatronics or something. So let's see. Oh yeah, they have Mimic here, and it's just a picture of Mimic from Ruin. But I guess they are kind of covering Ruin, but they don't talk about it. Yeah.
Right back.
All right, and yeah, this is all the Ruin stuff. No theory section on this one.
Ah, dang. I guess no one made any security breach theories ever.
Yeah, Scott Cawthon was like, do not mention Matt Pat. Do not mention Matt Pat. Do not mention Gregory's a robot.
If only there was a really popular theory from the security breach era.
Okay, so Juan's Potatoes did just say that they have the Freddy files and the FNAF 1 section was the same as this book, just formatted differently. So yeah, I'm guessing that like...
So they've been reusing it since the very original.
Dude.
Holy...
At this point, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna wait for FNAF to die, never buy another one of these again, and then when FNAF dies, I'm gonna buy the most recent Ultimate Guide, and I'll have all the books in one.
No, seriously. Why would you waste your money on the older versions when you can just buy this one and it has every single detail from those other books.
Yeah, no. Okay, so Help Wanted 2 is new. That is new. So we will go through this. We'll go through this for sure. All right. The Bite of 87 section even uses the same images of Freddy and Foxy. So yeah, okay. So basically Scholastic is lazy and doesn't update it.
So is this surprising?
Yeah, no, considering that like DJ Surf gave over 200 pages of corrections and not one thing got implemented. Oh, it's so cooked. All right, here we go. FNAF Help Wanted 2. Like its predecessor, Help Wanted 2 is a virtual reality game and experience where you get to train in various fazbear roles and play out scenarios that many a fazbear employee will have experienced. Hopefully you will get the job. The game was released in December 2023 on VR platforms and in spring 2024 as a flat game that can be played without a VR headset. Whether you play with or without VR, you'll still make use of a Vanny VR mask inside the game, so be prepared to wonder exactly what your reality is virtual reality. What? Okay.
Very English. Very
Augmented
English.
reality, 8-bit reality, or something else. They mentioned augmented reality, FNAF AR in the big 2.5.
True.
So, do you have what it takes to make it as a Fazbear employee? Can you manage a pizzeria? You don't manage a pizzeria in this game.
Pretty positive you're managing a mall. Thought that was like the whole shtick.
Shut up. What do you know?
What do I know?
Yeah, no, dude, you don't manage a pizzeria in here. You work as just like a normal employee throughout the whole game. All right. How will you look after customers who aren't feeling quite like themselves? Do you know how to run diagnostics on a collection of animatronic mascots? Are you sharp enough to spot the tiniest clues that'll help you discover all sorts of secrets? Great, then let's go. Can we just like stop with like talking to us? Like just explain the game. Can we just like stop that, Scholastic, please?
Do you guys know what might be inside of the box? Because Chica's secret party does.
Chica's secret party does.
But you have to wait to find out.
They kept the FNAF AR section in this game. It has been delisted for almost 3 years now. Yeah. Yeah, no, this dude, oh my god. I'm gonna make like a video out of this stream of me just like being confused, and I'm just gonna post it on a random channel somewhere. Great, then let's go. Okay, Dora. All right.
Come on,
yeah, there's nothing really here.
Everybody, let's go.
Yeah, there's nothing really there with that one. Okay, there are 40 minigames to play in various modes: staff only, food prep, ticket booth, fazcade, backstage, and sister location. In the second ending, you also play in Princess Quest mode. I guess you can call it that. Do you, dear reader, know that Andrew is in the games? It's no. Andrew can die.
Wait, Andrew's in the games? If only someone would make an entire Christmas album about that, maybe I'd be convinced.
I'm about to have a 14 theory-ism in this next sentence. Y'all ready for this? Once you complete 15 games, you receive the Faz Wrench. 15. Springtrap.
Okay, Scott Cawthon.
And what's on the back of the Faz Wrench? 395
The numbers from FNAF 3. Okay, Scott Cawthon.
Okay, Scott Cawthon. Okay.
So that's what you meant.
I see your movement, Scott. I see your movement.
I see what you're doing here, Scott. All right, I'm gonna use this in a 14 theory video and say that it's not true in the slightest, but it's funny.
Although it's an unreliable source of information, the Ultimate Guide 2.0 does seem to confirm that 15 theory is correct.
I wish. Because dude, imagine if they updated the UCN section to have 14 theory. I would have been so happy. Why did I have to make a peak theory on a game they're never gonna update? All right. Yeah, memory plushies, they got that right. I'm surprised they even did that much research. Yeah, okay, they got all that right. All right, animatronics. I know they were saying like in one of these, like the animatronics are like really messed up at some point. So let's go through it. So new, you got Carney, Jacko Moon, and Mystic Hippo. I think that's right.
Pretty much.
Sister Location, you got Circus Baby, yup. Ballora, yup. Funtime Freddy, yup. Bitty Bab, yup. Mini Rena, yup. Bonnet, yup. Where's the Endo?
That's true.
Yeah, no, there's no Yendo.
Are they hiding him for something? No, wait. They are missing characters. No, they're not. Maybe I'm just stupid. Yeah, I'm just stupid.
Pizzeria Simulator. You got Helpy, yup. Scrap Baby, yup. Lefty, yup. Pig Patch, yup. Funtime Chica, yup. What about Candy Cadet?
I suppose he just doesn't count as a character. It's just a piece of property to them.
And then
So
Security
unsolved.
Breach, we got Glamrock Freddy, yup. Glamrock Chica, yup. Shattered Chica, yup. Roxanne Wolf, yup. Shattered Roxy, yup. Sun, yup. They put Jacko Moon twice. And Jacko Moon is in Security Breach.
Okay. Okay, I'm pretty sure. I don't remember that personally, but maybe. I'm
You know what?
wrong.
Maybe we need to replay through Security Breach. Maybe they updated. We never knew. Where's Funtime
Also
Foxy? That's also
noticing,
true. Yeah, there's no Funtime Foxy in Sister Location.
I'm noticing a lack of the Mimic or Jackie.
Does it continue? Yeah, no, what? You got Staff Bots, yup. Why is Ennard in Security Breach?
Truth nuke.
Why is
Oh.
Ennard in Security
Ennard,
Breach?
my favorite security breach character.
Truth nuke.
Like, bro, look at that. Ennard in Security Breach. You can't get any more stupid than this. Head Chef Bot, yep. DJ Music Man, yep. Ruined DJ Music Man, yep. Endo, sure. Shattered Bonnie, yep. Okay, this book is awful. Yeah, this is definitely AI, but it really is. Useful items, fast coins,
Shattered
yes.
Bonnie appears in Help Wanted too.
You mean in this insecure? Wait, yeah. Wait, why is Shattered Bonnie in Security Breach?
Because he was a security breach ruin character, not a Help Wanted 2 character.
Yeah, and then
I
that
don't
also
remember him
why is
showing up.
Ruined here, and then I don't think Head Chef Bot is there either. So if they might be just saying like Ruin is in Security Breach, which could explain that, because then they also have Shattered Roxy, Shattered Chica. That would make sense, but then the ones that are out of place here then in that case are Jacko Moon, Ruined DJ Music Man, Head Chef Bot, and Ennard.
There's chat. We gotta calm down. Ennard is the blob. Okay.
Ennard is Blob
okay,
confirmed
chat.
and Tom
Oh.
generated.
Okay.
Okay. Lore and theories. Okay, we have to read through the lore and theories. We have to do that. We got to see what they're thinking here.
That
Okay.
Gregory might be a robot.
Gregory might be a robot. Okay.
Wait,
So-
that is true.
Wait, that's true. All right. Lore and theory. So the first thing on here is timeline. So let's see what they say.
Uh-oh.
The state of the pizzeria helps place the game in the FNAF timeline. It is in a state of disrepair, but not yet completely ruined, which tells us that Help Wanted 2 is set at some point during the timeline of Security Breach, but before the start of Ruin. Okay.
Yeah. General consensus.
Yeah, the one W in this book so far. All right. Carousel. During a ticket booth game, you repair a spinning carousel. Sun and Moon are on the carousel. We don't really know. So like you hear, do you ever hear Sun on the carousel?
I don't remember.
I don't think we hear Sun. But whatever, I'll let it slide because they're
It
typically
wouldn't
the
make
same
sense
animatronic.
for us to hear sudden because it's not daytime.
Yeah, it's nighttime.
That's the whole
And
shtick.
when he appears, he's laughing. Moon. I'll let it. I'll let this slide because Sun and Moon are the same animatronic, so I'll let it slide. I'll let that one slide. Are on the carousel, but why aren't they in the daycare? Other carousel details are confusing as well. For example, the pumpkin, hay bales, and lantern. Those are all Fall Fest items. Is this carousel a Fall Fest era attraction? If it is, then how old are Sun and Moon? I'll let them have that one. It was a little iffy, but I'll let them have it.
That's true.
All right. Sister location. But you never expected to be able to explore the sister location bunker, huh? We don't explore it.
Nope. Well, Not in Help Wanted 2, no.
Yeah, no. Maybe in Abyss, but not here, no.
Oh, wait. Technically, we'd go to the Fundime Auditorium. But that's like...
Yeah, but that's something we see in the main game anyways. It's just VR recreated.
Yeah.
So
really
I wouldn't really
exploring
consider
anything
it
new.
exploring the sister location bunker. All right. And even more than that, we bet you can't believe you're getting to see the sister location animatronics, including Circus Baby. We saw Circus Baby in the first Help Wanted.
In the original. I can't believe we're getting to see Circus Baby in the second game. You know, I can't believe he added her. I didn't think he was going to.
We saw you know what you should have said? Instead of having Yendo Erasure, you should have said Yendo here. Yes, Gremlin, thank you for the $2. We explored the SL bunker in SL. Yes, exactly. Thank you. All right. Until now, we've only ever seen her in a mini game. Okay. And then she gives you ice cream without kidnapping anyone. How kind.
That doesn't make sense to me. What do you mean we've only seen her in a minigame?
We've seen her in sister location. She's on the main menu. We've seen her in ffps as Scrap Baby, but let's say we'll ignore that because it's technically not Circus Baby.
I'm thinking they're talking about like the Help Wanted series, but is there a difference between the sister location updates in Help Wanted 2 and the original Help
Just
Wanted
graphic
with
updates, honestly, and maybe like the mechanic of Circus Baby opening her stomach, but otherwise they're exactly the same.
Because I'm pretty sure those minigames don't take any less time than the actual like FNAF 1 through 3 gameplay nights in Help Wanted. So call those minigames. I don't know about that one, Chief.
Yeah, that's a little chopped. Okay, so far timeline completely messed up, pretty much. Carousel, I'll let it slide, but they did get it pretty much right. Sister location, completely messed up. The update. Let's see what they gotta say about the update. The update scene, showing a van driving off with the Mex's machine in the back, is a mischievous teaser for the next FNAF game, Secret of the Mimic. Some fans think that the gift shop and factory behind it might be the workshop of the Mimic's creator, Edwin Murray, as described in the Tales from the Pizzaplex story, The Mimic. But the fact that the Mex's machine and digital animatronic also appear in Ruin has led to a flurry of theories about how the Mimic might link to Help Wanted 2. Most of the theories revolve around similarities between Vanessa and the Help Wanted 2 player. See the next paragraph for more about the player's identity. Yo, where's Fazen? Get Fazen.
What are you talking about? Vanessa is not the player in Help Wanted 2.
I think the only person who has said that is
Shut
like
up.
Fazen.
What do you know?
What are we doing?
Getting real sick of you guys pretending you know more than scat.
How they are the only humans in the Pizzaplex at night. Mexus is a human?
Okay. If you say so, I guess we're going. Fiona is the Mexus rabbit. Like, that's her ghost. That's her ghost, guys.
How they are linked to the Vanny mask? Or are they referring to the player possibly being a human and not Mex? Okay. Did something happen? Did something similar happen to the Help Wanted 2 player in Vanessa? Did it have something to do with the Mimic? Is there any connection to the second Candy Cadet story? Dude, literally this whole end part is literally just them like having a theorist crash out. All right.
Like,
I don't know what this book is, dude. I'm so confused.
Not even gonna expand on it. Just like, here are the questions. Now you have to figure it out.
Like, isn't this supposed to be the ultimate guide?
This is a guidebook. What do you mean I have to figure it out? What?
Dude, this is so chopped.
Not a very good guide.
I wasted $20 on this, man. I wasted money on this book.
All right, guys, I gotta go meet the Unwithered Goon, so I'm gonna.
Alrighty. You have a good one.
It was an
Stay
honor reading
safe.
about the hot dog funk. I can't lie.
Hot dog
You should say that. That should be your first words to Unwithered when you see him.
The popcorn
Okay,
meets hot dog
see you
funk.
guys.
Tell me, smells like hot
Thanks
dog
for
funk.
having me on, Raven.
Bye-bye, TD. Bye. All right, you know what? Anyone else want to join in TDreads Place in chat? Because I know there's a couple people. I saw Mamikado in chat. I know HLB's in chat. I know Terminal's in chat. I know Cry Knight's in chat.
I think Terminal said that he'd be interested in taking TD's place. But what about the rest of you?
Yeah, what about the rest of you? Maybe we'll do maybe we'll let chat vote. If they all say yes, we'll let chat vote who joins. You couldn't handle any more of this book. Terminal said, I'm still working. Cry Knight's making food. I still sound the same way I did on TD's stream. I mean, that's fine, but you also need rest, so I'm not going to let you on anyways because you need to rest because you're sick. Okay, well, someone tell Fazant to get on the stream right now. We're going to go through the Who Are You section and Help Wanted too.
I guess I really am just...
Let a random chatter join. That's like the worst idea in the world.
No, absolutely not.
You know what?
Faz, and you up, buddy? Or you at
Kaylin
work?
is not resting, by the way. Oh my god. You know what? We're gonna get through the Who Are You section and
for health in the same sentence. Now that's funny.
You know what? One day I'll let one of you guys join when it's not a stream as important as this, because I low-key don't want the stream like actually getting taken down. I'll let it be like a goofball stream. Alright. Who are you? As if all that speculation wasn't enough, there's been plenty more speculation. This time about who you play as in Help Wanted 2. A popular theory points to Cassie's dad. Let's make the case. In Ruin, Cassie reacts strangely to the Bonnie mask. In Ruin, when Cassie finds a Faz wrench, she says her dad used to have one and that he worked as a Faz technician. That fits with the player in Help Wanted 2. In Ruin, we learned that Bonnie was Cassie's dad's favorite animatronic. This has spawned many fan theories, including that Cassie's dad was the bully in the Bonnie mask from Fnaf 4 minigame. It would also help understand the scene in Help Wanted 2 where in Princess Quest you open a chest to reveal a Bonnie mask and some words appear. This looks familiar. If the player is Cassie's dad, this makes the first ending so much more meaningful, because it shows Cassie's dad passing on the Vanny mask to her, presumably unable to control himself thanks to the glitch trap / mimic. We're really doing narrative satisfaction stuff in the ultimate guide for theories. Are we really doing that?
Scholastic out here doing glitch mimic a favor.
Are we really out here? Because this seems more meaningful and more narratively satisfactory, we're going to put it in the book. I'm sorry, that is my pet peeve as a theorist. If you prefer something over narrative satisfaction when there's evidence pointing to something else, I think you're wrong. Where's Monty? I'm excited for this one because I wondered the same thing when I played Help Wanted 2. Monty Gayer is conspicuously missing from Help Wanted 2. Why? One theory is that it's because the player is Cassie's dad. What?
Okay.
That's right, Cassie's dad, who loves Bonnie and presumably thinks or knows that Monty destroyed Glamrock Bonnie to take his place in the Pizzaplex band, decides not to play any Monty games. Simple as that. What?
I have never heard this interpretation a day in my life.
What? So you mean to tell me that the reason why Monty isn't in the game is because we play as Cassie's dad? It does, instead of there just not being Monty themed games in there, which there is one being Bonnie Bowl with alligators appearing there, it's just he decided not to play the ones that just aren't on the computer. Genius. All right, even though they're not on the computer to begin with, he just chose not to play them. Even though they didn't exist, he chose not to play them. Genius.
Wait, that's true.
Absolutely genius, bro. I'm sorry, I'm going to be harsh on this too, guys, and I don't care if I get canceled for this. All right, what makes you so special? You'll hear this question several times throughout the game, asked by Mystic Hippo, Moon, and Circus Baby. So come on then, what does make you so special? If you can see, you know, if I had a face cam, the look on my face was just like that look of just like, are we real right now? Hey, Chica Secret Party, here we go. There you go, guys. For all of you who are wondering if it's been real, here it is. The whole 4 pages.
The whole 4 pages.
The Monty games are just a projection. You should be saying that to Shizu. That's
Wait,
Kelsey's a projection guy.
That's true. Wait. It is a projection.
Oh my god, I'm actually gonna start raging at this book because you can't make this up. They literally said because Monty is in the game, it's simply because Cassie's dad just chose not to play the Monty games. Where are the Monty games for him to not play?
What does that even mean, the Monty games?
Yeah, no, because what? It was what?
Wait,
not to play any Monty games.
Would putting makeup on Roxanne be considered a game? Because I'm pretty sure that's his job.
Yeah, no, wait. And also in the beginning of this, right? It was also like you're going to be managing it like...
yes. He's playing the Monty games.
Dude, I'm losing my abs. So what? Does that mean that he doesn't play the one with like Roxy where like there's a whole entire achievement around like... Oh no, the staff bot one where it's like an achievement around making one of the staff bots look like Monty? Like, dude, dude,
it's because he's making it look like himself.
So, guys, how many of you would like this book as a giveaway? Because I don't want it. Okay. All right. So, I know a lot of people specifically avoided spoilers for this part. So, if you do not want any more spoilers, come back in like a few minutes. I'll take it, me. I'll take it, me. Everyone's just like, I'll take it. But yeah, so if you don't want to be spoiled, come back in like 5-10 minutes. And yeah, but this is the Chica Secret Party thing. This is a wholly new game that we've never heard of before, and I'm pretty sure is AI slop. So yeah, here we go. We did read this once before, but
Nero 100% had a hand in making
the ARG
that video that I did.
Yeah.
That's why it's a collaboration video, guys.
Yeah, no, if anyone's been wondering, I have been like adamantly like watching anything that mentions Chica Secret Party. Like I have been watching like a hawk.
Give 4 pages to each. Wait, that's true.
Don't think AI can replicate pixel art? That's actually false. I know someone did that. It replicated some Chica Secret Party stuff. So AI can make pixel art. So, all right. Chica Secret Party. Scott Cawthon's minigame guide. So apparently this is coming straight from Scott Cawthon. It's Scott Cawthon's minigame guide. So, here we go.
Does he ever refer to anything else in this book as Scott Cawthon's minigame guide?
I don't think so, no. I mean, I can quickly, like we'll
and
check,
I just
but...
clocked that it's called a minigame guide.
Yeah.
Why? Does that imply that it's a minigame of something else?
If that's the case, that helps my theory more that this was going to be something, like, intended for ffps, based on what we're about to read. So,
yeah.
All right, let's read it. Chica's throwing a party. At this party, there are plenty of guests to feed, sweet cupcakes, and some very unwanted guests that crash the party. We will find out who those are soon. Chica's Secret Party was very nearly a secret game, as it was only available for a short time, 3 days to be precise, on scottgames.com back in 2016. Information and tips can still be found on fan wiki websites about the elusive secret party, so check them out if you want to know more. Now, we have looked for these fan wikis. There's only one that mentions Chica's Secret Party. Also, hi, Candy. The only one that mentions Chica's Secret Party is one where it was like way back in Fnaf 3 when people were finding all the secret mini games and someone referred to Chica's Party as Chica's Secret Party. That's it. That is the only one. So, oh my god, that's wild. That comment's wild. So here's the theory. Yeah. So I'll go over my theory on this after we go through it. I have a theory on if this is an actual mini game, what it's about. But also, it's very hard to see. I will try my best to kind of like bring this closer up to y'all. Yeah, there you go. So you can see the little screenshots there. Now we do have a pink one at the top. In this screenshot, there's a blue one, and right by her foot is a green one. That is a green one. So we have those, which is very important to my theory on what's going on with this. And many of you might make that connection already. Also, Candy, I also want a FNAF World 2 so badly. All right, so let's get back into reading it. It's interesting that it mentions 2016. Yep. Finally good quality. Fuck you, HLB. All right, so Chica moves to her secret party, hopping and jumping through levels, collecting all the pink cupcakes she can scoop up throughout the levels. There are babies demanding yummy cupcakes. Chica brings the babies the cupcakes. Remember, she refers to these as babies. Chica brings the babies the cupcakes she's collected, turning the crying babies into happy babies. The more babies she appeases, powers up her life force, allowing her to speed up when needed for special levels. The question is, can Chica accomplish all of the levels without being caught by the mysterious shadow figures? All right. So, obviously these are called babies and not kids.
Candy.
And then on top of that, Chica has a life force, and there's shadows around here. Now we are going to get to it. It's right here. But I know at some point it talks about it here that it's going to be very important. There's a lot that is important to me for this and what I think is happening with this, if it's actually real. Yeah, the baby's not the children. Exactly. All right. So, the crying babies. The secret party levels are filled with upset babies whom Chica must feed the cupcakes to in order to accomplish her tasks. In most of the levels, the babies are happy with just one cupcake. Chica discovers that occasionally the babies need more than one cupcake to stop their tantrums, and sometimes she needs to be super fast to accomplish her tasks. So to me, what this is saying so far, and I don't know if anyone else pieced this together, okay? We have pink, blue, and green cupcakes. We have babies being fed, some taking more than others, and this was going to be in 2016. In 2016, the first mention of a Chica's Party World was through Sister Location, a game that also released in 2016. A mini game in there is the Circus Baby one that has pink, blue, and green cupcakes, in which some cupcakes only feed, like take one, some take multiple to feed them. So currently that's where I'm at, but there's more things that I will piece more together for you all throughout this that I'm going to bring up. So as we go through this, the shadow figures. In a stealthy game twist, there are two shadow figures sneaking through the party as well. Chica needs to follow one of the shadow figures to discover who the person is behind the shadow. When she finds herself toe-to-toe with a shadow figure, her best bet is to run in the opposite direction and hide. Beware. It's very important to not follow the wrong shadow figure, or else. So, yeah, there's two shadow figures. So that's exciting. And apparently it would reveal who's behind the shadows. So who made them?
Who's behind the shadows?
Yeah, which is interesting. Which I think around this time, people were starting to talk about Shadow Freddy with FNAF 3, weren't they?
In 2016?
Yeah, like they were starting to think, like, is Shadow Freddy like something that's helping William, or like weren't they starting to talk about that a little bit more?
They were talking about Nightmare's presence in FNAF 4.
True.
The good old Shadow Freddy in the files.
Yeah, there was a lot of Shadow Freddy talk around in 2016. I remember that. So, all right, the house.
Oh, and FNAF World. FNAF World.
Wait on the FNAF World thing, because we're gonna get to it. Wait. All right. The house. The secret party takes place in a house that is a maze of adventurous goals with 10 crafty levels to complete in order to win the game. There are 2 bedrooms and a secret room, a bathroom, a kitchen and dining area, a living room, a home office, a garage, a basement, and an attic. All with unique undertaking that Chica must tackle in order to beat the levels and ultimately say goodnight to her guests. So, there's 10 levels and there's a secret room, and they do explain all of them in this. So we will get to that. They explain all of them. And there's some really interesting things in some of these levels, and I'm excited to share them all with you. I'm so excited. The levels. The room levels are sporadically laid out throughout the 3-story house. Interestingly, Fredbear appears walking through the hallways. Chica may find it useful to see what he has to say. However, when he decides to talk to her is somewhat of a mystery. Chica may discover interesting secret tips and tools throughout the party to help her fulfill her goals. So Fredbear will choose when to talk to you, and when he does, he'll give you secret tips and tools. We don't know what they are. Never elaborate on what they are. I have an idea, but we don't know. So yeah. All right. The dark basement. Not only is the basement dark and creepy, but also a pipe has broken and the basement is filling up with water. There are 3 crying babies that need to be fed cupcakes and saved, each one strategically hidden within the dark basement. Once you feed a baby, the little one stops crying and floats happily onto the rising water and safely out of the basement window. However, Chica must save the babies within a 3-minute time limit. And in case any of you are wondering, we do have that as the second image right here. So that's what it would look like. And I love how it says that once you feed a baby, the little one stops crying and floats happily. And then, yeah. But then, however, Chica must save the babies. So is there multiple or one?
A good question.
Because it's weird. All right, and it also has a little snippet here. Once Chica completes this level, the doorbell to the front door rings. When Chica opens the door, a package is left on the doorstep. Inside the package is a secret tool, a block of cheese. Most interesting is that once Chica completes a level, Fredbear is ready to talk. He shares just how much dogs love pizza.
Yes, that is correspondent to the actual in-game event.
Yes. So that is, so to me, what I pieced together, right, is that we have Toy Chica with all this, obviously, but the doorbell rings and there's nothing there. Now, to me, obviously that rings Candy Cadet with like the whole, and there was a knock at the door. But yeah, that could be me looking too far. There's a reason why I think that, which again, I'll share at the end of this. But there's that. And then how much dogs love pizza. Now, this is going to be very important in this section, but if anyone knows, there's only one character that is notoriously associated with a dog. And if any of you say Andrew, you're wrong and you can leave chat. I'm talking about Susie. And we all know that Susie's dog had a role to play in her disappearance, her role in the missing children's incident.
True.
Sorry, I was taking a swig of water. All right. Pretty soon I'm gonna have to refill on water because doing all this talking is like actually like really drying up my mouth. All right.
Understandably.
The kitchen and dining area. 3 babies are crying and sprawled across the kitchen and dining area. There are cupcakes hidden within the kitchen cupboards. The child is a very sneaky dog, wanting to jump and gobble up the cupcakes once Chica opens a cupboard. In order to distract the sneaky dog, Chica must grab a pizza cooking in the oven to entice the hungry hound away from the cupcakes, giving Chica enough time to feed the needy babies. The sneaky mutt eats quickly and Chica can only grab another pizza after 30 seconds. Chica may or may not need a power-up in order to feed these babies. Now, Shizu, I just realized something that we all missed, and it's making me upset that we did as a group.
What?
Why would Fredbear give a tip about the dog liking pizza when we just got cheese?
To continue the game, because there's something on the other side of the kitchen.
Yeah, but we don't get to that until here.
To continue the game.
So, I don't know, it's a little weird there. All right. The last 2 pages of this. So, oh yeah, also I should mention.
Everyone saying Andrew. Guys.
Also, there's the level with the dog right there. Right there's the dog. So yeah, there you go. So there's that. And these other 2 levels. Yeah. All right. The living room. All right. The impatient babies were more than a little distraught and knocked over things in the living room. A circuit has blown and the lamps are flashing off and on. Each time the lights flash back on, the babies have moved into a different spot, leaving Chica confused. Once you step into the living room, the timer flashes to 1:30 and begins a countdown. And yikes, one of the shadow figures just might catch Chica when she's not looking. Chica must find the hidden cupcakes and catch the babies in the right place when the lights flash on in order to feed them before the timer runs out or before she's caught off guard.
Yes.
Rational game progression doesn't exist, Nero. I know, like with Scott's games, that just doesn't happen. Okay.
That's true.
So I'm excited for these next three. The master bedroom, the kids' bedroom, and the secret room. Now, I want you all to listen very closely to these next three, and I will read one, cover it, and then go to the next one. These are the three most important ones. All right, so here we go. Master bedroom. When Chica looks out the master bedroom window, she mysteriously sees Bonnie walking back and forth in the backyard. In the bedroom, there are two crying babies. One is on top of the bed and another is in the closet, with cupcakes nowhere to be seen. As Chica approaches the bed, she notices some pink frosting on the floor. Moving closer to inspect, a golden fuzzy hand snaps out, nearly catching Chica by the leg. Chica hops out of the way just in time. Chica needs to figure out how to get the guarded cupcakes from under the bed without getting snatched up. Chica later returns with a tiny black hat. Once the hand reaches out, Chica offers a black hat, and in return, she is given a plate of 2 pink cupcakes. So,
continue the game.
Golden Freddy is under the bed.
Oh, wait, I just realized that no. Okay. I was wondering if maybe the black hat was inside of the box, but now I realize no, you need to finish both rooms in order to get to the secret room. So the black hat probably is the object at the bottom of the tub, I think.
It might be. We'll get to that.
Progression-wise.
So yeah, master bedroom, we have all that. So we have Bonnie in the backyard. Now, it doesn't specify which Bonnie. FNAF 1, FNAF 2, Toy, Phantom. There isn't a Phantom one, but Phantom, RWQ, Nightmare Bonnie, Jacko Bonnie, Bond Bonnie even.
I've been really... I have an entire video with Fazbear Entertainment coming out soon, going back over that again. The things that pop up in my head, thinking back over everything that we know, we're going to find out later inside the book what happens to the shadows, and it distinctly says that while the shadows disappear, the physical Bonnie that was in the backyard is still there, which to me implies that the Bonnie probably isn't Shadow Bonnie, which also makes sense since Shadow Bonnie doesn't have the 3-foot toe print like everyone else does. But that then still leaves the question, what Bonnie's
Scott to do that would be absolutely hilarious to reveal who the Midnight Motorist prints are.
Who?
Take an animatronic foot, and on the bottom of it, just give it like added pads on the bottom in the shape of the fucking foot.
Be a beautiful way to confirm that.
That would be.
Make them the sole character ever in the series to have footprints
also,
like that.
And damn it, Shizu, you're giving people ideas about the top hat being at the bottom of the tub. Confirmed. Shut up.
No. It's not confirmed. We don't have the game. We can't tell you it's at the bottom of the tub.
And in case anyone's wondering, we've asked DJ Surf about this. He has stayed silent. So, we know nothing. Okay. So, kid's bedroom. Chica moves into the kids' room filled with scattered toys and wall posters of Freddy Fazbear. There's one crying baby in the middle of the bedroom, but once again, the elusive cupcakes are missing. Chica decides to pick up the toys and move them into a toy box. Her cleanliness pays off. Once all the toys are picked up, a drawer opens with a cupcake inside for the hungry baby. Now, I do want to say, so far we've had 3 missing cupcakes. I wonder if it ever adds up to 5 missing cupcakes.
I don't know. I know that they're specifically hidden to be stuff you're not supposed to. You're supposed to find the cupcakes in every room. Give them to the kids.
Yeah, but specifically calling them missing cupcakes here.
It is suspicious. We know there's 3 at least.
Yeah, we know there's 3. So if it adds up to 5, that's hilarious. All right. The secret room. Now, listen up, chat. Secret room time. This is very important. Ding, ding, ding. Keys jingling. Keys jingling. All right. Secret room. Unbeknownst to Chica, the secret room can only be unlocked after you have cleared the 2-bedroom levels. Secret room has an interesting and useful secret tool, one that can help her finish the game. An essential golden key. It is here that you'll also catch a glimpse of a box that longtime fans will be familiar with, as well as a peek inside, which won't be spoiled here, to those creative enough to find their way to it.
I just realized technically this is the second key. The first key was in Fnaf World, because after beating the security owl, or not, before you beat the security owl, you get the golden key. So this is technically the second key in the Five Nights at Freddy series, and there were 2 locks on the box.
And you know, it would be insane. Imagine if it's somewhere like UCN in FNAF World, where if you completed like OMC and like UCN, you would get the trophy in FNAF World. Imagine if you get the golden key in FNAF World, and then you play this game, you get the key, and the box opens.
That would have been really cool. I don't
That
think
would be
Scott
cool.
would ever do that, because Scott is way too... He would never do that because he hates everybody. But that would have been incredible.
That would be insane if that happens. That would be insane. Because we know it's possible. He accidentally did it with Ultimate Custom Night.
I will say, Zeto was really adamant that the secret room is associated with bedrooms.
Yes.
Because it's distinctly in the 2-bedroom section. It says there are 2 bedrooms and a secret room. To him, and I'm going to mention it inside my next video, this is probably also a bedroom. Secret room is probably a bedroom. Which gets really weird. Why is there a bedroom with only the FNAF 4 box in it? What's the implications there?
And the thing is, it would make sense because where's the FNAF 4 box in FNAF 4? It's in a completely dark void with 1 light.
Yes.
So, you seen his ear do it with because both games are Click Team? I mean, Scott could definitely make this game in Click Team. He definitely could. It's not impossible because he has made 8-bit games in Click Team before. He has. So,
This is true.
home office. Now, another one, jingle keys, everyone.
Jingle, jingle, jingle.
The home office is quite small with only 2 crying babies and a strange gray man sitting at the desk. The obstacle is finding the undisclosed cupcakes. Chica looks around but doesn't see them. Aha! That is until she discovers a locked mini safe. Chica must discover the 4-digit code in order to get the cupcakes. The gray man doesn't seem to want to chat, so Chica leaves to find the 4-digit code.
Oh, wait. How many cupcakes is hidden inside the safe?
It doesn't tell us. Here, it continues. Later on, Chica receives the 4-digit code and opens the safe, quickly feeding the babies. Finally, the gray man decides to speak, giving a hint about something scary under a bed.
I'm wondering if there's 2 cupcakes in there.
Maybe.
It's plural. It's plural. Babies. It might be 2 more in there.
Yeah,
and
it's
then you
2
have 5
crying
missing
babies.
Cupcakes. It's 2. Or it's 5 missing cupcakes.
But here's the thing. Imagine it's kids that require multiple cupcakes. And there's like 4
There will be.
in there.
There will be. It's so annoying, but there will be.
I know.
But yeah. I agree, chat. Desk man.
Desk man.
Desk
Yep.
man.
Yep. So desk man, fully there. Yep. That is a gray man sitting at a desk. That's desk man. So we have FNAF World and sister location isms throughout this so far. Both games are released in 2016, by the way.
Yep.
I shall continue with that little nugget in a second here. All right. The bathroom. In the bathroom, Chica is tasked with capturing a floating cupcake in the bathtub to appease the wailing baby sitting on the floor. Chica must take out all the floating duck toys in order to drain the water from the tub so she can grab the cupcake to feed the impatient baby. Surprise, there's something else that's very significant at the bottom of the tub. Doesn't tell us what. So it's completely up to speculation there. Completely.
That's why this is specifically where it cuts off. And that's not true. I don't know what's at the bottom of the tub, but we do know we have to get the hat from somewhere. That's where I made the assumption that, the hat could be at the bottom of the tub, which then gets us the cupcakes, gets us the golden key, and leads to the ending of the game.
I mean, because, yeah, if you want, I can give, like, other game proof of this with, like, FNAF World and UCN. Freddy, who wears a top hat, or Fredbear, whatever bear you think it is, goes
At
into
the
a
bottom
lake,
of the lake.
and drowns. Curse of Dreadbear.
Yeah.
Dreadbear, top hat, comes out of a lake.
Yeah.
So just a little, little
And-
nugget there.
FNAF World 2016, we already saw the drowning ending of FNAF World.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't be weird.
Exactly. So I like that. The only thing that sucks is it's pure speculation.
Yeah, we don't have the game. We physically can't tell you whether or not it's actually there.
You can use it for theories, but I wouldn't use it anything past pure speculation, chat, if you do decide to use it in your theories. Until we get the game. If the game comes out and there's a black hat at the bottom of the tub, then yeah, that's peak.
Which I sense we're probably going to be seeing this game very soon.
I agree.
Very soon.
And I will be playing it immediately when it comes out. I will literally go negative if I have to. All right. The garage. Now, the garage was the most interesting to me out of all of us. I feel like I was the one who was kind of like, this is a weird garage.
Yeah.
So, the garage. The Dreary garage is filled with boxes, old bikes, rusty tools, and a broken down car. There are 4 crying babies and cupcakes waiting for Chica. However, there's a problem. Scurrying rats are trying to steal the cupcakes. Chica needs the secret tool of cheese in order to distract the scurrying rats from stealing the cupcakes. With the rats distracted by the cheese, Chica can accomplish the task of collecting the cupcakes and feeding the bellowing babies. Another side note, after the babies are appeased, an old static radio flickers on and starts repeating a series of numbers. Chica needs to remember these numbers for something important. So that's how you get the numbers for the kids inside the room with the desk man.
This was how that's how I started looking back at the other things and trying to connect them all. It distinctly says that obviously you complete the basement level, that gets you the cheese. You then use the cheese over here in the garage, that gets you the radio with the 4-digit code. You go to the gray man, he tells you how to he gives you a hint about the monster under the bed, which to me kind of suggests he tells you where to get the hat. So then we have to know where the hat comes from.
And the only other place there is a secret item is in the bathroom.
Yes, especially saying that it's a significant item at the bottom of the tub. If it was like, say, Golden Freddy's hat, that would be a pretty significant item to be at the bottom.
I agree. With that, I completely agree with you. And it's at the end of the day, even if it sounds great, we don't have the game.
We don't know.
So it's like at the end of the day, I'm going to be 50-50 on it, even though I like it.
It's going to be something completely different, and everyone's going to sit there and be like, Shizu, why did you think
it's going to be a fishing rod? It's going to be a red fishing rod. Or it's going to be like a red alligator mask.
True. Andrew's coming to the games.
What's with Scott putting mystery chicas in his book that never explain them? I know, right? It's so annoying.
That's also weird from an AI standpoint of would a machine or early concepts, etc., have a full gameplay output, like completely planned, that's actually cohesive? Because assuming that I'm right about the pieces, that takes you from the very beginning to the game to the end of the game. Once you get the golden key, you unlock the attic, and that's how you end the game. Would an AI be able to replicate and know, while feeding out this information, how to accurately make sure that all of the pieces work together?
So I feel like this isn't AI, it's just mid. You know what? I feel like certain things in this book might be, and they just didn't check it. But stuff like this, I think Scott definitely had his finger on, considering the first thing you read is Scott Cawthon's minigame guide.
Yes.
I feel like if Scott had anything specifically with input in this book, it was this.
Yes. And compared to all of the other contents of these books, for as slop as they are, they traditionally do show a lot more than just a few screenshots. They'll show like full models. They'll show, it wouldn't say, oh, there's 10 rooms on the map. They'd probably give us a little blueprint of the map showing where all the rooms are or whatever. So it feels like this was intentionally designed within a slot. It's just a good piece inside of an entirely slop book.
Mm-hmm. So, let's get to the last two things now. The attic. Everyone, jingle keys again. Very important. Actually, kind of freakishly important. This is a weird area. Chica realized she needs the golden key in order to enter the final level. The attic is the grand finale with 10 hidden hungry babies and 20 cupcakes and a mass of storage boxes and old trunks. One cupcake is not enough for each baby, and the additional challenge is that the boxes and trunks will move and shift like a moving maze. Chica has a difficult time finding where she's been or where she is going, all the while trying to beat the 3-minute clock. Watch out for those shadow figures, they pop up at the most unfortunate of times. Hopefully, Chica saved a power-up or two for this level in order to finish under the 3 minutes. So,
which it never mentions a power-up prior to this, to my knowledge, does it?
Wait, say that again, sorry.
Other than, because I think it might have mentioned it like one time that there are power-ups in the game, but they never tell us what power-ups there are.
Yeah, because I think it's like that fredbear can give you, yeah, there's that, and oh yeah, with the dog, she might need a power-up to help her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
so
it's weird.
GR, you are a W. So GR just pointed this out. A maze that moves, mazer size.
That's true.
And then the other thing, the shadows are the most important here, and they appear at random times. The only other time an animatronic appears in a maze at random times is a white tiger. In a maze.
Not really likes associating Chica with mazes.
Yeah. So here, we'll finish this up, and then we'll get into theorizing. You're making a joke? It's a valid thing, though, because we are playing as Chica, and the final level is a maze that moves.
Do you know how often it is that people will throw something out there as a joke, and then people have to sit there and be like, wait a minute. That's
the thing is, it's
actually
joke,
really compelling.
But it makes sense. Grim Fox is in a maze too, right? Yeah, he is, but he's not one that randomly appears and the maze doesn't move. That's the only thing. This is a maze that moves with things that just appear. So, yeah. The finish. Now, very jingle keys, another important one. Cha-cha-cha. Chica wins the game by feeding all the babies with sweet cupcakes. Her secret party is over and she's pacified all her guests and managed to elude the shadow figures, who have thankfully vanished just as stealthily as they appeared. Suddenly, music blasts through the house and confetti showers around her. All her uninvited guests, Fredbear, Grayman, Bonnie, and Golden Freddy, move throughout the halls dancing. Chica decides to join the dance train throughout the house. After all, the party doesn't have to end. So
such an interesting ending. But yeah, you can see it says the shadows disappear. Yeah, Bonnie's still there. So I don't think that Bonnie is Shadow Bonnie.
It wouldn't be Shadow Bonnie.
Also, what's weird is they mention Golden Freddy and mention Fredbear
in the same area.
Is, would they refer to Spring Bonnie as just normal Bonnie under when they've already referred to Golden Freddy and Fredbear as separate characters and stuff like that?
The only thing is I wonder, are they intentionally trying to be mysterious and just leave it at Bonnie?
That too. Because it is completely possible that it is just normal Bonnie, and that doesn't drastically change anything. Curse of Dreadbear shows Bonnie as one of the characters that are walking outside during the night. It just means that what I said in that original video was that the MCI has to happen prior to Midnight Motorist. That's all it means. I don't see any other reason why Bonnie's running around if he's not possessed at that point. Unless Bonnie's like an innuendo for someone else that we've never seen. Maybe it's Cassie's dad. Cassie's dad is outside.
So, I kind of want to get into my theory about this. So we know this is a game that was supposed to come out in 2016. We have references to FNAF World and Sister Location throughout it. Both games that came out in said 2016. Now, one thing that did come out at the end of 2016 was Sister Location's Custom Night. So, I have two theories. One, this game was going to be meant to basically be that Sister Location Custom Night, it was going to be for Sister Location, another secret mini game to play.
Mhm.
But instead, it was way too big, and Scott decided to scrap it and just make a Sister Location Custom Night because he knows he can make it. He knows he can make it fast. He has all the models. He has all that stuff, and he already had the office with all that stuff programmed.
Yes.
The other thing is that there is a year gap between Sister Location and FFPS, which it depends on if you think Scott was working on this game, scrapped it, and then continued work on FFPS, or he decompiled this game because we have Midnight Motorist. I mean, we literally have Midnight Motorist screenshot, but for this game right there. And he just used it in smaller mini games like Fruity Maze, Midnight Motorist, Security Puppet. Or it was meant for FFPS and all that stuff. But what I'm getting at here is that no matter what, this had something to do with giving us answers, something that Scott was very adamant about with FFPS.
Yes.
This was going to give us answers to Midnight Motorist, which wasn't even out yet, to Fredbear and Golden Freddy, the Fnaf 4 box, and so many other things. And another thing I want to mention, at the end of the game, how many people are dancing through the halls? There are 5 people dancing in the halls.
Also, rethinking back over it, I had completely forgotten. We should probably take into account, if this had released, like, around FNAF World, then we're likely not using... It doesn't contain any information that we need to know after the events of FNAF World, which I don't think it does. I think everything in the FNAF series up to FNAF World worked with this game, doesn't it?
Yeah, it works really well. I mean, you can even argue Sister Location because it doesn't really mess with the original timeline.
Obviously, you could argue, well, it has Midnight Motorist in there, so clearly we weren't supposed to know about this game until after FNAF 6. But I'm pretty sure the implication there is that this game would have come out. Instead, he ended up making the minigames in FNAF 6.
Bluestar said, I think SL was a game where I think Scott really tried to give us answers. True, he did. That was the start of it, but he didn't start publicly saying it until he was making FFPS. Like, when he was making it, like, he was adamant that he wanted this to be, like, you know, the bow on top of the franchise. Yeah, and this has so many Happiest Day connections, so I feel that has to be the angle here. Agreed as well, because we've looked through these screenshots. Some of them look like Mangle's Quest, but obviously who knows. But they do look like the FNAF 3 minigame style. They very much do.
And you also have to go back to FNAF World teasers. Why is the toy Chica missing her beak? What's seen in shadows is easily misinterpreted in the mind of a child, etc., etc. You could argue that this was meant to be associated with FNAF World. I think everything there does also line up. It fits perfectly fine in 2016. That's what we know. It would have fit perfectly. There's nothing here that's, like, weird.
Yeah, so currently the games that feel very much implied with this is FNAF 3, FNAF 4, FNAF World, and maybe Sister Location, depending on when this was going to come out, because the whole Chica's Party World thing was mentioned in Sister Location. You have the cupcake colors matching the Circus Baby one. You have some references to it a little bit, but that's up to you. But we can for sure say FNAF 3, FNAF 4, and FNAF World, which is a really funny combination to go with, because that literally goes in order of the things we were trying to figure out at the time. So honestly, feels like Chica's Secret Party is a reskin of the 8-bit baby minigame. That's literally what we said earlier today, so I'm happy someone else is also following.
It almost makes me wonder if this was like proto FNAF World, but I don't know if that'd be too early.
Yeah, I mean, here, let me search it up really quick. I'll search up when FNAF World came out. When did FNAF World come? FNAF World was originally released on January 21st, 2016. But then, he took it down and then re-released on February 8th.
Makes me wonder. Makes me wonder if this was proto FNAF World, but during development he wanted to do something else.
I mean, that would be really...
Didn't go with
it. But then, if that's the case, he would have had to scrap it sometime in 2015, then cook up FNAF World so fast.
Yeah.
I feel like it would be after FNAF World, honestly, because between FNAF World and Sister Location, because Sister Location didn't come out till like summer, right?
It's also possible it would have been one of the Halloween update games.
Oh, FNAF Sister Location didn't come out till October 7th, so getting close to the new year. So close to a year later. So it's possible that it was between World and Sister Location or between Sister Location and FFPS.
Because if it's between World and Sister Location, what would have been in development during that time would have been the FNAF World Halloween updates. Like, you know, Foxy's, fuck, I can't think of the name. The airplane game,
yeah, like all of those,
Freddy in space. Do you think this would have lined up? Because specifically, wait,
we have 8-bit fighting characters,
Chica's
don't we?
Secret Rainbow.
Yeah, Chica's Secret Rainbow. Yeah.
This could have been proto Chica's Secret Rainbow.
You know what it could have been? To get the Chica's Secret Rainbow, you have to go in a secret area where you fight 8-bit characters, right? And then you fight Chica's Secret Rainbow. Imagine if what happened is once you beat her, you unlocked something to get to that minigame.
I wonder. That would have lined up. That would have lined up.
Yeah, because Chica's Secret Rainbow, Chica's Secret Party. What if instead of getting the Desk Man cutscene, we were supposed to get a Chica's Secret Party?
I can't believe we didn't even... I can't believe I completely forgot about Chica's Secret
Literally,
Rainbow.
I was on that
so
track
fucking-
with the FNAF World thing where like we fight 8-bit characters in the update leading to Chica's Secret Rainbow. I was literally on that track, but you beat me to it.
That's good. That's good.
That's good evidence for it being between World and Sister Location. But
yes, that's really good evidence. I can see it. I can 100% see that being a game.
yeah.
Which
Oh,
still
that's
means
weird.
it's post the original FNAF World, so people would already know
Is it
the
Chica?
OMC
It might be
connections.
Chica's Magic Rainbow.
They
Let me-
would
let
have
me check.
already known. I think it is Chica's Magic Rainbow.
It might be.
Yeah.
It's Magic Rainbow? Yeah, it is. Fuck.
The OMC connections would still work. The FNAF 4 box. No! The FNAF 4 box was open inside of the files.
Yeah.
FNAF World.
Yeah.
And it distinctly having the point of the minigame saying you could see a peek of what was inside the FNAF 4 box.
Yeah.
Those line up 100%. They line up 1-to-1.
I mean, yeah, you have Chica's... Because, to be honest, Chica's Magic Rainbow is a weird boss for a Halloween update. Because I think... Isn't she the only FNAF World Halloween update character that appears 2 times in a major role?
Remember.
Because... I mean, unless you want to consider, like, getting the Jackos and stuff like the characters, but... No.
Because, yeah.
I mean, there's Scott Cawthon.
The entirety of 2016, his main developments were... Because obviously he released FNAF World in early 2016, but that January 2016, he was not developing FNAF World in 2016. But the Halloween update in Sister Location...
When did that
were
come
fully
out?
being developed.
When did that the FNAF World Halloween update come out? When did FNAF World Halloween update come out? There you go.
Because that was specifically setting up Sister Location in that update.
Yeah, the original one, Halloween edition, the troll one, was in 2015, October 28th, 2015. I want to find the actual one. You know, I'll just do FNAF World update too. That should help.
Yes. Oh. What? Cawthon, you are a weird person. That's all I'm gonna say.
It is so hard to find anything. The only date I can find is May 13th, 2016.
Yeah, that's what all the videos are saying. May, July, August. Why did he release a Halloween update in fucking May?
That is
In
so
May.
weird.
Still, that is within the development period.
Yeah.
But it's so weird.
Scott, did you hide something in the FNAF World files? Oh, Philip Brave. Okay. I think that was some really nice theorizing there, though, with the Chica's Magic Rainbow, the whole thing with that. The box supposedly supposed to be opened in FNAF World.
Yeah, everything there lines up. That all directly connects to each other. Now, obviously, I have my own theories about what it means now, but everything there matches. This would have worked perfectly fine as a game back in 2016.
Also, really quick, Morse the Code just said, in the game files of FNAF World, the box is called Code Found. Interesting. Because we do need a code to beat the game, huh? God, that
This
is
makes
so
me wonder
weird.
if the code the radio was gonna say would have been 1983, since this would have been prior to the code being shown in sister location. Wonder if that's what it would have been.
I wonder. Oh God, Scott, did Scott actually like have this ready to go, but decided not to for whatever reason?
Well, everybody fucking hated FNAF World. I would assume that's why he did not release this.
So
everybody hated it when it came out.
So did the community fuck over the lore?
Probably.
Oh my God.
He did say that, you know, he was keeping it hidden after nobody found out what FNAF 4 was. Then clearly, if there was an open box in FNAF World, he did consider it for a time that he was going to show what the contents were. But then clearly something stopped him from doing that.
And he must have felt it wasn't the time because it was going to be in a game that people didn't like.
I think people were so disappointed in FNAF World that he decided, no, I have to keep going. I have to fix this.
Huh.
I think that works perfectly. I think that lines up.
Wow. If that comes out that that's what Scott had intended, I'm going back to 2016. I'm finding the people who left negative reviews and I'm interrogating them.
And I just remembered that FNAF World was supposed to, like, for lore purposes, be 8-bit within, like, the arcade section.
Yeah, because its first release was 8-bit. Yeah, its first release was 8-bit, but then people were upset because it looked nothing like the trailers.
Yep. Is that so, Cryo? Are we on track of accidentally discovering Cryonide's theories?
Yeah, are we starting to discover Cryonide's theory? Quick, we gotta make it before him. I gotta make the bank. I need money this holiday season. I went broke from getting presents. Okay.
That's so good. Everything there works. It's so good. Holy Scott Cawthon, you really were good. You really were good.
The Halloween update is 5. Okay.
Yeah, May 13th.
May 13th. Wow, man. What the hell? Then yeah, apparently it's FNAF World Images Underground 1 active code found. I don't think Scott has ever used the files for lore. You have not been around since the OG.
He has most certainly used files.
You can tell if someone in the community is like an original fan when they say if Scott has used like files for lore or not.
He used to use source code for lore.
Like, I mean, lest we forget that there was a time where he had everything as 8.7 and then he changed it to 8.3 in the source code on purpose.
Scott Cawthon, you dog. Maybe you do know what you're doing. Maybe you do know.
Yeah, dude, this is...
OMC's lake is called Lost World?
Yeah, it's called Lost World in the files. Game
Okay,
files,
or a farmer.
he has used it. Shadow Freddy is Nightmare in the game files. Later That Night is only in the code. That's also true. Your Own and Happiest Day is also in the different source codes for OMC, depending on if you're playing FNAF World or UCN.
Well, yeah, you got to remember he did say that the contents of the FNAF 4 box changed. I wonder if probably during this minigame, the FNAF 4 box was still the same contents it was from FNAF 4, and it was probably exactly this situation that led him to change the contents of the FNAF 4 box. Because he wasn't satisfied with the story.
About Dolly. What it calls out about Dolly here, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like it. This nurse is an animatronic rather than a suit. What's in her backpack?
What?
I don't like that. Either this is stupid Scholastic slop or this is actually something.
What do you mean in her backpack?
Like here, you can see they specifically have her in a position. You can see like she has a backpack in game.
I agree, Cryo. I agree.
The reagent.
Let's imagine. Oh my God.
Yeah. because she has tubes coming from them into like her hands.
Escape the pizzaplex, coming in clutch to bring us back. Maybe game theory was right. Maybe the reagent is the next big bad.
Okay, so nothing interesting about White Tiger. Sharpay is an interesting one. They say, have we met this dog before? Perhaps in the Tales from the Pizzaplex epilogues.
I'm pretty sure Sharpay was not mentioned in
I
the
don't think
epilogues,
Sharpay
to my
was.
knowledge. I'm pretty sure Sharpay. I'm pretty sure most people were considered this to be a brand new character when the trailer came out. To my knowledge,
Faz, that just straight hated on this section. Oh hey, hi Impulse. You're gonna get moderator privileges because I know you.
That's how it works.
That's how it works here at Raven. If I know you and you're cool, you get it. Okay. Yeah, Mr. Hippo. All right, Mr. Hippo's back in Secret of the Mimic, but here he's back with the mediocre melodies, playing the violin. So they do call these characters the mediocre melodies, and that this is Mr. Hippo. So either again, Scholastic slop, or actually something important.
Most certainly Scholastic slop.
Yeah, and then we have Happy Frog.
I'm pretty sure all of these characters are part of their own. Because obviously, you know, you have like the Jug Band section, but I'm pretty sure like Pig Patch, he was his own separate thing. He was like the Cowboy, Deadeye Roxy associated group. These were very separate IP that were then fused together later on.
Yeah, no, because where I'm at with this is, I mean, they are kind of together because like in the room, they're all together, hippo, frog, and alligator.
Yeah, but
Here's to what the two of you think is in the box. I'd have to think about it, Crying. I don't really have a fully formed opinion on it yet.
I had a fully formed opinion. Thanks to moon.exe giving me a lot of hints as to what it's supposed to be.
All right, so let's get to these other ones because they're referring to them as mediocre melodies, so we have to get through them, right? Happy Frog. She was a not so happy frog in Ultimate Custom Night before popping up in Security Breach and Help Wanted 2. Happy Frog appears in Security Breach?
Worst in any one of the guidebooks. Oh, we were looking through some of the Security Breach files earlier.
Wait.
Holy.
So, wait, where's Happy Frog in Security Breach? Where's Happy Frog in Help Wanted 2?
Happy Frog's in Security Breach?
Yeah, before popping up in Security Breach and Help Wanted 2. Where is Happy Frog in Help Wanted 2?
The only place that she could have been would have been the section, nurse section, but you know she's not there. The only people that are there, I'm pretty sure, are Lefty, Scrap Baby, and Pig Patch.
Yeah, the only one from the mediocre melodies I can remember is
Pig Patch.
No
one else was there.
Bro, is this book just trying to gaslight the community? It's what it feels like. It feels like some fan just like got permission from Scott to write stuff about a FNAF book and use it to gaslight the community into believing what they believe.
Candy, that's I think we've reached the point of stretching.
According to the wiki, in the Ned Bear, the Space Soldier arcade cabinet.
I think Scholastic needs to calm down. I don't think it was that important to have a whole game section when she appears as an arcade cabinet.
I know which one they're talking about now. I know what they're talking about now. And you know, here's another funny thing. To continue this, now we see where she first started, part of the mediocre melodies. We've known this since FFPS.
Wow, I didn't know that Happy Frog came from the mediocre melodies.
Yeah, no, Candy, I know what arcade cabinet that is. That is there. Happy Frog is on that arcade cabinet. But yeah, no. We've known this since FFPS in her first appearance.
No, that was a completely different set of mediocre melodies. Now we know she's from the mediocre melodies.
This dude. Oh my god, this book is such slop. All right. Mr. Helpful, which is interesting here. Maybe he's Ned Bear for the mediocre melodies here. An early form of Helpy. You can use your data diver to retrieve varying messages based on permission level from these audio kiosks. Okay, they don't mention mediocre melodies here, so we'll let it slide. But I'm a little iffy because then right after they go right back into mediocre melodies. I wonder if they really wanted to say Mr. Helpful was Ned Bear, but Scott was like, if you do that, I'm removing you from this project. Because
yes. Famously, Helpy looks just like Ned Bear.
All right. Mr. Alligator with a question mark. We never knew there was a banjo playing alligator in the mediocre melodies. Makes you wonder what happened to him. I mean, I'll let it slide. We can't quite confirm that this is all mediocre melody stuff. It's very hinted towards, but I'll let it slide. I'll let it slide because I think it is mediocre melodies related.
That's
I like that.
That's some Andrewisms.
Yeah, that's definitely some Andrewisms.
If it were back in the day, if this book came out before Secret of the Mimic, people would have used this as evidence of Andrew being in the games.
This book is slot made for the Tales gamers. It feels like that so far. I'm not gonna lie, dude.
It's true.
Like, it really feels like someone just really wanted to make the books canon, and they just did this instead. Why do they call him
Alligator?
Yeah, it's literally Monty. Yeah, no, he's literally called Monty in the game. Yeah, they're called the Jug Band, right? Yeah. Dude, I'm sorry. This book feels like as if like there was a fan who was incredibly biased, was given the permission to make a book and actually release it, and all they did was just put their theories in it, say it's canon, and call it a day. That's generally what this book feels like.
Wait, that's a genius idea. Can someone get me into contact with Scholastic, please?
Like, seriously? Like, it doesn't get more like, dude, at this point it feels like I'm just watching like a Reddit thread of like someone who really believes Tales games and is like really angry. That's what it feels like.
Also, and Tom.
Also, and Tom.
Oh boy. Exactly. Let me write the book.
Okay, I'm gonna tweak out here. Hold on, here we go. Fall Fest. This mysterious festival is only hinted at in the games and books, but we know it took place as early as 1970. Some fans are certain we will see some Fall Fest characters among the animatronics in the warehouse. Here's the thing here. We've known this since Help Wanted 2. And they're calling it out now.
Yeah. I bet they didn't even mention it in Help Wanted to.
No, they didn't. Here, I'll double check. Did they even mention Fall Fest? Let's see.
Do we trust Shizu with writing the FNAF books? Yes, you guys do. I'm the best writer. Just wait till Gibby does the audiobook on one of my old writings.
You know, the only thing it mentions is Fall Fest for the carousel.
Oh boy.
So it doesn't mention the other Fall Fest appearance being the 1970 poster. Dude. DJ Surf, are you okay? Blink twice if you need help.
He just does the eye emoji in chat right now. That'd be so good.
DJ Surf, if you're here, blink twice. If you need help, we're here to help you. Oh my god. They don't even talk about the Help Wanted 2 grave order. That's so true. Because they talk about the mask, but they don't talk about how to get to it. Oh my god. Okay, so far, would I recommend this book to anyone? No.
Thank you, Cryo.
No, alright? Do not get this book. If you get the chance to get this book, it better be off of a Google Drive from somebody else.
Legally obtained, guys. Legally obtained.
I'm sorry. This book is so ass. They literally just took every guide so far, slapped it in one book, added some slop, and called it the ultimate guide.
We did, Evan. We notice a lack of lore and theories.
Yeah,
we were like, oh, I wonder why. I wonder why they wanted to hide that from security.
Yeah, I wonder why they wanted to hide that.
I agree, Kate. We need the Shizu cut. Where's the Shizu guide?
All right, do we want to see what theories they decided to mention for this?
Yes.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, here we go. Springlock surprise. In Tales from the Pizzaplex story, The Mimic, pink and yellow jesters are mentioned. In the epilogues, there's even a Springlock suit of this character, which is the suit that finally kills the Mimic. In Secret of the Mimic, we see a cardboard cutout of a yellow jester. Does this suggest there would be a Springlock suit to find within the warehouse? There's jesters everywhere. You use images of the jesters. You literally use images of the jesters. You literally do it.
Okay.
If we do find a Springlock suit, it'll be the first time we get to see an in-game model of a working Springlock suit. Okay. 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 Yeah, guys, the first time we've ever seen a working Springlock suit in this section of the game where we see a working Springlock suit. In multiple other games where we see working Springlock suits, like Fnaf 3, Fnaf 4, Sister Location. Oh my dude.
No, those weren't working. You know, because it's not like they distinctly tell you that it is a feature of the machine that if the spring locks come loose, that it snaps back in.
Oh my god.
It's broken.
Dude, I'm so done with this book. Can I return it back to fucking Amazon? Can I get my $20 back? Oh my god. Okay, hold on. I swear to absolute fucking god, if there's an image of the Springlock suit anywhere in here, I'm gonna fucking tweak the hell out. If there's any image. Okay, no, there isn't. Okay. Okay. Let's keep going. Timeline of the tales. And apparently this might be a part of the same thing. I don't even know. It's so weird. They have it in sections and then they have these. I don't even know what the fuck they mean, but here we go. There's a tiny, creepy, and definitely not armless detail in Secret of the Mimic behind an elephant suit that is piled in a corner. A human arm pokes out. This arm appears to be wearing the same uniform as you, the player. Since you are a fazbear employee, does this mean the arm belongs to another fazbear employee? No shit!
No, it actually belongs to a random Joe they found on the street. It's not like the game actively tells you that other Fazbear Entertainment employees went in and never came out. Or
hey, little Jet, it's going fucking horribly. This book is gonna make me actually like punch my camera. All right, let's continue it. Perhaps it was a member of one of those teams sent into Edwin's. Jesus, they literally say it. They literally say warehouse in the story The Mimic. 2 teams were sent in and both were killed. Could that arm be one of theirs? It's possible that this morbid detail helps to determine what secret of the Mimic takes place, which would be sometime after the events of the Mimic story. Oh my god.
Oh yes, the Mimic story from the books.
Dude, little do these guys know when they mention that there's secret messages, in the secret messages, it mentions how there have been multiple fazbear entertainment teams sent here. Up to 12 if they actually looked at the fucking body.
Wait. Technically, since the Mimic is having its little Tales fiction, and it's writing things down, technically the Mimic story might be canon in the FNAF universe by this point. The Mimic might have written it already. M1 might have already written the Mimic story.
Of course, little Jet, sorry that I'm tweaking out right as you join in. This book is ass. Also, this next part's pissing me off. We have mediocre melodies, and all of these are what? We have an image of Arnold's arms, Hedgehog Hudgy, and the Star Brighton night lights for the mediocre melodies. We don't have one image of a mediocre melody character when literally like what, a page ago, 2 pages ago, they had images of what they were saying with the
Fazbear Entertainment, you can't say that. Scott Cawthon said that he would look over these books, so
the only thing Scott looked over was the cover and then just threw it in the garbage can. Yeah, my favorite mediocre melody, Arnold's arm. Also, I know Cryo said that you wanted me to do a poll, so Cryo, put it what you want me to put in chat, and I'll do it. All right, mediocre melodies. Is this the earliest iteration of the animatronic entertainers? Clearly, they were created long before Freddy Fazbear's Pizza existed. Oh, you're so chopped. So, what was their original purpose? In fact, were they even commissioned by Fazbear, or was Edwin designed them for something completely different? The way the mediocre melodies are positioned, it's possible Edwin designed them as an attraction for a theme park ride. They were not made for Fazbear. You know why? Because Stan steals the designs for himself for Stan's budget tech.
One's been watching too much game theory. That's what I think.
All right. There has been some speculation that Ned Bear from the mediocre melodies was based on Freddy, but perhaps it's the other way around. He's not even here. Out of all the mediocre melodies out there, there's a pig there. There's a frog. There's
yes,
a hippo.
William Afton famously stole Ned Bear, the character who does not appear in Secret of the Mimic in any way, shape, or form, from Edwin Sr., who never makes a bear to our knowledge, and yet knew Fazbear Entertainment when he presumably was alive. Ah, yes.
This is genuinely, and Scott, this is in pure kindness. Please stop giving these to Scholastic and let DJ Sturf do these. Okay? Let Scholastic just flat out publish it. Let DJ Sturf write these. Please. He's friends with the community. He's friends with theorists. He actually plays the games. He researches them religiously with their AI coding. Let him write these. Why are you letting some random person from Scholastic do this? Why? Every time they've done this, it's been a flop. Every time there's not been one good ultimate guide. This isn't an ultimate guide. This is just a FNAF guide that you would find on Amazon that some random dude made that's selling it for $10.
I mean, you guys can give me your money and I'll tell you all the FNAF lore.
I mean, Scott, let DJ Sturf, let Doggo, let anyone that you are actually friends with who knows the story in the games write these, okay? Like, stop letting some random Scholastic individual write these.
I think I hit it right on the head with exactly what I said. I think Scott Cawthon went to Scholastic, said, hey, the last time you guys released one of these books, it ended up not doing so well with the fans. So I'd like you to work together with one of the creators who appreciates, knows a lot of stuff about the series, DJ Sturf. He's going to give you guys some information, try and add it in there. He wrote 224 pages of revisions. The Scholastic employee looked at it, said, fuck you, and put it to the side while they continue to just add the slop that they already had.
I mean, dude, this is so bad. I have read a lot of guides. I mean, I grew up in the era where you would go to the book fair to get like cheat code guides and like Skylanders guidebooks and stuff. This isn't a guidebook. I
genuinely think it would be better if DJ Sturf and Hyperdroid just worked together and got a bunch of other creators, and rather than the video format that he did a physical book format of everything inside of there that's actually accurate.
I completely agree with that.
That would be nice to have.
And you know what else would be cool? It would be so much fun to have certain people work on certain, like there's obviously people in the community, even in our community, who are expertises on certain things. I'm huge on UCN, right? Whether it is, you know,
Fredden just genuinely made an almost exact replica to the PNG background that is inside of these books. It would be incredibly easy to make our own version of these books that contains only canon information.
Like, I feel like it would just be cool to have something that the community can come together to do. Have Hyperdroid and DJ Surf be the heads of it, confirming and deconfirming things that are going to go in it. And they ask help from people who are also experts on specific games. Because there are people who dissect everything about certain games.
Yep.
And it would be so cool to see that.
They would actually be able to go through, they'd know, hey, by the way, here's some things that were mentioned in the source code in case this may be lore relevant.
I mean,
hey,
Philip Brave would be great for it.
100%.
Like, I know it's not going to happen because obviously Scott's never going to let that happen because Scott doesn't know any of us.
No.
But in a perfect world, this is so depressing as a FNAF fan. It is. It really is. All right. Who are you? You are an overworked fazbear employee named Arnold, nicknamed Arnie. You just finished an absurdly long shift at work, and now you're being sent to Murray's costume to retrieve the schematics for the Mimic, which the dispatch says belongs to Fazbear Entertainment. Others had also been sent, but they did not make it. So, dude. So you mean to tell me you're like, oh, well, maybe it could be, you know, only, you know, immunity, and then you literally. Agony. It could be that this incident with the Mimic and the Fazbear employees was actually the earliest tragedy in the history of the Fazbear company. It comes before the bite of 83, Charlie's death, and the missing children. Is this where it all began? No fucking shit. It's 1979.
No, this isn't the earliest point in the timeline.
Yeah, no, did you guys know that Secret of the Mimic takes place in 2015?
This is true. I mean, think about it, guys. AI did not exist back in 1979.
Fazbear Entertainment's biggest secret. And I see how this all ends in a bunch of question marks. And I see a mention of 1979. I am actually going to rip this book in shreds. Exploring Edwin's workshop has left us with more questions than answers. How much of what we see inside the warehouse was designed by Edwin? Almost everything. Some things Fiona. Some things were Fiona, but a lot of things were Edwin. Look at the mediocre melodies in the Music Man prototype. Big Top? Is that what they're referring to as the Music Man prototype?
I would assume.
I'm going to consider Big Top a Music Man prototype.
I don't think there's any other Music Men associated characters in the game, to my knowledge.
Shadow Raven made from the agony of this book. That's what's going to happen in a second here.
Okay, Terminal said he just got home, so I'm wondering if we should ask again to the crowd if anyone wants to join into the call.
I mean, at this point, Terminal, I don't want you to join because I'm going to save you from the pain that is this book. Okay, you want to know what you missed, Terminal Error? Fucking nothing.
There's nothing good here.
You have not missed a single thing. All right, let's continue with this.
Secret Party is the only reason this book is worth anything.
Yeah. No, I want the pain. All right, get Terminal in here. I'll read this though. So Terminal, let me read this and then yeah. All right. There's also an early version of Helper, and a strangely familiar alligator animatronic. Familiar alligator animatronic. Yeah, Monty. There's even a postal worker bot that looks a little like the security breach Pizzaplex staff bots. Seen so many things that later appear in Fazbear attractions begs the question, what are they doing in Edwin's warehouse all the way back in 1979? They were literally like, when could this take place? And then they literally mentioned the year it takes place, like at the page later. Okay.
I forgot what
is your profile picture, Markiplier? Why is it Markiplier?
I completely forgot that was my profile picture. How do I change that?
Hi, Terminal.
I don't think it's getting changed.
Bro, you gotta go to Fujitech, man.
So, guys, we brought Markiplier on for the ultimate guide.
Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier.
Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier, and this book is ass. You guys wonder why I haven't made FNAF content in ages? It's because of this shit.
I can set it to the normal one. I can do wide Scott. I can do whatever this. We'll just go regular.
All right.
Okay.
So we got the 4 questions. Were all the things of Edwin's own design and his intellectual property? Not all of them. Some of them were commissioned, so technically no.
Nope.
Just what exactly did Fazbear Entertainment retrieve from Edwin's abandoned warehouse? The Mimic!
Nah. It went in for a different endo. You know the endo that was inside of the room where he had the 4625 frequency and everything? They actually wanted that endo.
You know what I'm thinking? You know what? You know what? I have a theory. You know why we see a van drive away at the end of Help Wanted 2 in the update?
Yeah.
I feel like since they couldn't retrieve the Mimic, they took F10N4 and drove off with it.
Makes sense, actually.
Yeah.
I really am curious about that van because we never saw it in the game, which is why I still think we're getting a DLC. There's no way we don't.
Oh, here's another great question. Is it possible they came away with a lot more than just their own property? Yes! They were literally telling people to steal shit!
They were like, grab what you can, get out fast.
How much can we actually trust Fazbear Entertainment? Have you played the FNAF games?
Fazbear Entertainment's pretty trustworthy. I enjoy his company.
he makes good content.
He makes good
honestly,
videos.
I don't even care about this. I don't care about the books. They're not even canon to the games. I don't care.
That's so good. That's so good.
I mean, dude, can we trust Fazbear Entertainment? If you've been playing FNAF, like, if you played at least one FNAF game.
The first game.
You can play any FNAF game and understand they are not that trustworthy.
Not sponsored, but you guys should definitely try the Grinch meal at McDonald's.
They have a Grinch meal?
It's basically you get a little seasoning packet and you can throw your fries in a bag and make them taste like pickles.
Okay, this is actually nice. I like this. This is nice. This right here is nice. I like this. You know why? It says what Devin visits these Pizzaplex attractions on his quest for points. I like this. This is nice. It tells you where he went to help you theorize. This is nice.
This is good.
This is good. I want more of this. Okay, you know what I don't fucking want? I don't want any of this. I don't want any of this. I don't want any of I want this. None of this. I want this.
I'll take Chica's secret party stuff as well.
Yeah, I'll take Chica's secret party stuff. You know what? Let me go and exclude that really quick.
I so want to go through this thing myself and see if I can conjure some sort of timeline. Like, obviously, completely incorrect from everything that anyone knows, but I want to see how bad it is compared to a normal timeline.
No, Raven, do you think that Michael Afton has ever eaten soup? He lives in the 80s. Yes. You don't just live in the 80s and not have soup, okay? What is the one stereotypical thing in every show about the 80s? They eat soup at one point or another.
Okay, we're just making stuff up now, Raven.
Okay, well,
yeah, just like digital clocks in hotel or hospitals. Every 80s ever shows soup. If you say it confidently enough, nobody will question you for the next 4 years.
Wait, that's true.
This is nice. I like this. Potentially, dude, do this.
Yeah, they're never doing that again.
This is...
In fact, the next time we get a guide, it's going to redo specifically this section, and it's going to start doing stuff like...
Worse.
Yeah, no, someone from Scholastic is currently watching this right now.
Could Ralph from the week before potentially be the phone guy? He works the week prior to Mike. And in the games, phone guy works the week prior to Mike.
Yo.
You know what? You know what, Chad? We need a break from this book, okay? So you know what we're going to do? We're going to go watch Vanessa ASMR.
I hope my audience really likes it, because I know that I do.
Okay. But Chad, I'm noticing that there's 79 likes and 180 people watching. Get them likes up.
Oh, hang on. I'm one of those people who didn't like yet.
And also, if you're enjoying so far, subscribe and put in 14 in the chat.
There's no way. Someone said finally some good content.
Someone said do it. You know what? Sure. Hold on. I got you.
Oh, no.
No. I got you. Hold on. I got you.
You gotta do the fazbear entertainment.
What's a fazbear entertainment clip? Also, Mio, thank you for the 5 gifted. Okay, chat, here we go. Fit to screen. All right. All right, guys. I've just about had enough of this book. Okay, hold on. We got to get YouTube audio. Hold on. All right. How's this, guys? All right, is this better than the Ultimate Guide 2.0? I think so. All right, we're done with that because it's making me uncomfortable.
The way she's looking at me. Almost
Okay,
a million
buddy.
views. I'm in the wrong profession.
You're getting banned. Chat time. Mods. Time out that man, please.
So, guys, was that better than this book? I think so.
I don't know. I think I need another 30 seconds of it just to be sure.
Okay, I got you.
No, please. I was kidding.
Oh, did I have the audio turned off? Oh, rip. Whatever.
You guys
Okay.
have been saved.
Dude, I was genuinely like starting to get mad at this book. I'm not even joking.
Yeah, I've heard some bad things about this.
Oh, dude, it's so bad.
Oh, I can't wait until like 3 months from now, whenever somebody makes a video and
Someone needs to make
comment
David
on the
gets
video.
hit by William Afton's car ASMR.
Wait. Now that's a good idea.
No, that's a good
peak.
idea.
I can't wait for the inevitable comment though on somebody's video being like, "Well, the Ultimate Guide says this."
I would love. I swear, if I see a single one of you here ever use this as a form of evidence, I am going to have the biggest crash out known to man.
Guys, that's all I want you to put in my comment section from now on. Never use any evidence outside of this book. This is our Bible now.
You know what? Really fast. The lore and theory section for this book speaks volumes because it's one small thing. When compared to this, where it has at least two, right? And what? VIP has a bunch more.
They just
Oh
got
my God.
lazy. They got tired like halfway through.
You would do that.
I'm home
Kate,
now.
you
If y'all want
would.
company, no amount of company is gonna rearrange my brain cells to being normal after this. But like, this is nice.
Oh.
I want more of this. Give me more of that. This was the only good part of the book, and it was about the fucking novels.
Part that no one's going to read.
You know, they're missing a character here.
Gabrielle? Question mark? I don't know. It's kind of blurry.
Yeah, there's no Gabriel. The other thing, I will get to that in just a second, John. 1 second. The other thing is that there's technically a pit Freddy in the game. Where's Buff Helpy, by the way?
A lot of characters. I don't know why they specifically thought Mrs. Meacham needed to.
Didn't
be
you know
very
Mrs. Meacham's a
important.
baddie, bro?
She's very important. She's very powerful, and she's coming to the games.
Okay, so
Wait,
the site is fake. Why is
wait.
Chica's party world in the book? Chica's secret party is, but the site is fake. I'm literally friends with the people who made it. What are Raven's pronouns? I'm he, him, but you can call me they, them. I don't really care.
Because I know that I do.
So yeah, the site is based on the book, and the reason why it was based on the book is because the GOAT SFP got it like a week and a half early.
Still such an incredible day.
And
It's such a random fucking day.
and other people got it early. So yeah. Gonna make your pronouns was were. Yeah, after this for sure.
Whoa.
Yeah, trophies. Yeah, that's nice. The ending.
I'm really just wondering what they did with the DJ Sturf, like 200-page edition.
Oh, it's sitting
that you
on
changed.
someone's desk in a stack of other papers, and it's never going to be read.
No. It's going to be in the next Ultimate Guide. Trust.
No, it's not. It is not.
Notice how Andrew isn't mentioned in Fetch.
Because you know what's going to happen? Scholastic's going to say, well, we put in everything DJ Sturf told us to, and it was still bad, so we got to have somebody else tell us what to put in there.
they were rolled up and used to smoke the Faz and used when writing this version.
The Faz vent. Okay.
Yeah, I did say the F part.
The Faz.
No, I just said the Faz end. I didn't say the F.
Oh.
I mean, dude.
I agree 100%, Evan. Do you want me to drag the Freezy boy over here?
Oh, here we go. We got Andrew.
Wait.
Andrew's in the books. He's coming to the games.
I think I wrote 3 songs about this kid.
Stitching it together. You cannot get more cringy than this shit. Yes, let me stitch it together.
They were stitching bodies together, by the way, chat. In case you didn't read the epilogues.
I know. I
God.
didn't.
Do they have graphic novel images in here? Are we gonna
Yes, they
see?
do.
Are we gonna see them?
Wonder if it would have tried to claim that monster was
Okay,
canon.
This
to
is
games.
this is new. Underscore pointed this out to me. This image right here, I'm putting it up to my monitor as
Drowning.
best as I can from drawing. This is new.
Where she's drifting down into the void, the abyss.
So that is something. That is a new image. Let's see if there's anything else. Nope. Lauren theories. I'm sorry. I do not care about that at all.
That's not
Why
true,
is
Raven.
Golden Cupcake here?
Huh?
Fazbear
Fazbear
Entertainment recipes.
Archives.
Yeah, so this is the archive. So is this in any other book?
No, this is brand new. I think that was specifically one of the things that people were interested in about this book, if I remember correctly.
The
Okay,
recipes?
well,
Or the
The
archive.
archives.
Okay.
The archives. I don't
Okay,
think
really
anyone was
quick.
asking,
I do
how
own
I
the FNAF
make
cookbook.
Cheap, shitty pizza.
I do own the FNAF cookbook, and it does have a plunder bar recipe. This is a worse, shorter version of it with some ingredients that make 0 sense. Chica's Golden Cupcake Pizzas.
I'm sorry. What did you just read?
Chica's Golden Cupcake Pizzas.
Okay.
Well, I know what my next cooking stream's gonna be.
Oh,
All
no.
right, there's phone guy transcripts. I'm not reading FNAF 2 phone guy, FNAF 3 transcripts. Okay, cool.
Hello.
Sister
we already
Location
know
and
this.
Immortal and
These
the
are 12
Restless.
years old at this point.
Yeah, Sister Location, the Mortal and the Restless. There's the animatronic blueprints.
Blueprints.
More blueprints.
One that's
Ooh,
not
they
used.
have the Molten Freddy one.
Yeah,
That's
they
not
have
in
the Molten
game.
Freddy one. The full legal disclaimer, the tape transcripts,
They're still missing a lot of stuff in here because
all the
where's
emails.
where's the you just
Ooh.
got sued in FNAF 6 transcripts, huh?
Yeah, no, there's a
That's
lot
not
that's
in
missing here. So yeah, we got AR emails, and just so you know, a lot of these are actually scrapped emails. I'm making a video with Underscore going over a lot of these emails. Pretty much all the ones they're using here are scrapped. So
Does that mean that
Isn't-
these ones are now canon?
Doesn't AR just
No.
say 2 things in its emails, which is 1, the AR animatronics are becoming haunted, and 2 is that Vanessa is becoming Vanny?
no, it's not that they're becoming possessed. They're becoming hostile. The reason for that is that what was it? Vanessa disabled their safety features.
Ah.
All right, and
There's
then we
also
just
the
have
side plot of what's his face trying to hit on Vanessa the entire time.
Luis.
Lewis.
Yeah, that's his name.
I mean, so far, this is so weird. Why do you have Freddy Fazbear here, and then Gold Freddy here, and then like, where's another FNAF 1 animatronic? Like, if I want to just look at FNAF 1 animatronics, I'm gonna have a brain aneurysm looking for them.
I think they're doing it alphabetically, but
That is the worst way possible.
Oh,
What?
Yeah.
At least organize them by like similar animation, like Freddy, Withered Freddy.
Old Man Consequence
What
appearing
happens if
into the
you,
pit game.
he was part of the
He was
scrap
planned to
content,
be.
remember?
Yeah, no, he was planned to be, but I don't think he made it in the game, did he?
No, he
Nope.
didn't.
Dude, this book is so chopped. We as a theorist community have to shut this down because it's just misinformation. Shadow Mangle, Blacklight Mangle, image not found. That right there alone proves they have not played these games because they could not go into the game and just take an image of Shadow Mangle.
Shadow Mangle's not even that hard to go against. We've been easy. Well, to be fair, it's a very dark room. It's
Yendo
it should
appears in
just
sister
appear
location
inside.
and not in Help Wanted 2. They don't even know Yendo appears in Help Wanted 2.
Someone didn't play the games.
Yeah, no. I threw my book across the room. Oh my god, dude, that's horrible.
So, would you guys, in confidence, hand this book to someone that just asked, "What's the Five Nights at Freddy's lore about?"
Hell no.
If I wanted to confuse them, yeah. I'm like, here, read this. Nothing like this.
Hey, I'm really confused. I was playing Help Wanted 2, and I noticed that Yendo's here, but Yendo's not mentioned inside of the guide.
Oh
So,
my
is this an
God.
Easter egg? Did I unlock a glitch?
Oh my god, it's super rare. It's not even in the ultimate guide.
Is this modded?
Am I being hacked?
I
Honestly,
think
dude,
I'm being hacked.
DJ Sturf, I feel so bad that you had to deal with these fucking idiots at Scholastic.
No. His additions didn't come into get into the book yet. That's for 3.0.
Yeah, it's for 3.0.
Trust. Because they're
Just-
gonna put a sticker on it and be like, now certified by DJ Sturf, and that's how they're gonna get even more money out of us.
I mean, dude. We can't be for real.
You just gotta shoot him a DM, say, "I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry."
I mean, dude, there's so much misinformation. There's so many things that we can't even, like, they say things are true when there's no information. They say that it could be something completely else and then debunk it by saying something that's literally said in the games. They are all over the place. They don't know what they're doing, and they need to stop letting Scholastic make these books because they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Yeah, the worst part is Sturf is credit, which means this affects his rep. Yeah, literally.
That's exactly what I said. I said they're probably going to throw him under the bus when they get in trouble. They're going to say, "Well, DJ Sturf looked over it and he said it looked okay."
I mean,
Oh yeah, where's the 224 pages?
it says
What?
fans theorize, but still, yeah, but there's literal parts where they're like contradicting themselves too. And there's parts where they're literally omitting information and where they're literally doing these things for no reason.
I also like hiding information to push an agenda.
Like, it literally genuinely feels like they're trying to just, it feels like as if they gave like a random person, a random FNAF fan who's incredibly biased and does not care about the actual story of FNAF, write a book, have Scott Cawthon say approved, and just publish it. That's what it feels like.
Wait, that's true.
Like, at this point, I am so 100% confident I can make a better Ultimate Guide than Scholastic. And I'm pretty sure, like, most FNAF theorists could.
I know.
It's pretty easy when you've played the games.
Really, it is easy when you actually played the games.
Like at this point, I genuinely, as a community, want to ask: do we want to make an actual Ultimate Guide for the community, made by the community?
We should.
Because this has genuinely made me so upset to see this. Genuinely.
I know that Hyper did do a document on his, but I would want to take the information he established in the full guide that he had, put in Secret of the Mimic full information, put in everything new that's come out since his 24-hour stream, and make it a physical book that's just far better than Scholastic's.
Isn't that what Hyperdroid's 24-hour vid is? But the thing is, not everyone wants to watch a 24-hour video, and plus it'll be easier to find certain information in a book than a video.
Yeah.
And that's not even just a Hyperdroid.
Will
like,
it be a giant
read a book either?
PDF file? Yes, it will be. But it'll still be useful to be able to share it around.
Like, I genuinely just could not. I am so dumbfounded at how abysmally bad that book
Fnaf
is.
Theorist recipes. Now that's a good idea.
I actually was starting to talk about this to some people. I was starting to talk about that to some people.
That would be really cool.
Wait, that's cool.
Like, literally at this point, guys, I genuinely want, and I am not one for like recommending boycotting or anything, because that's just not my deal, but genuinely, the next time an Ultimate Guide comes out, boycott that shit. Don't buy it. Let them get a kick in the nuts.
See, Candy Bunny,
I mean, there can't be that many people who are
better
buying this still,
because
right?
we won't create two separate pages about Phone Guy and say one is Phone Guy from the games and one is Phone Guy from the week before.
Like, literally, the end of the book, the Fazbear archives, and the whole interactive novels to, like, all that stuff, is what the whole book should have been. Just straight facts. The transcripts of things, the straight facts, what happens, I'm like, what does this character specifically do? Like, where do they visit? And that's it.
Agreed.
Like, I get the theory section is
that
cool.
The Mimic is a endoskeleton. True.
Like, genuinely, I try not to get angry at anything content wise, but like, this has actually made me upset as a theorist who tries his best to like tell the community what's happening in these games, what's happening in these books. And there's literally information omitted. There is lies in some parts. It feels like it's pushing a certain agenda. It literally feels like a fan got their hands on this book, wrote what they wanted, and published it under Scott Cawthon's like approval. And Scott didn't check it. That's genuinely what it feels like.
You think Scott's gonna check 200 pages?
Yeah, but you think DJ Surf's gonna write 224 pages of shit just for none of it to get used?
Honestly,
I mean, he did.
Honestly, he should just give Hyperdroid the 224 pages. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think anyone at Scholastic is ever going to open that document up. I think confidently that's the truth.
I mean, genuinely, I feel so bad for DJ Surf. I feel like he's gonna get fucked from this because his name is on it. So the people who don't know what's going on actually are just gonna think, "Oh, DJ Surf made this."
The same thing happened with Escape the Pizzaplex.
Yes.
They said, "Oh, we're bringing DJ Surf on for this," and then they never let any of his ideas go anywhere. They just told him to basically fuck off.
Yeah, and I feel like DJ Surf is just getting fucked over by Scholastic, and it pisses me off so much.
They keep undermining the reason why he was specifically chosen. It was because he was a trustworthy source that could actually give information, and they just keep belittling his name by doing this.
I mean, at this point, if I was DJ Surf, I would genuinely tell Scott in a nice and respectful way, I'm not doing this.
Yeah, I just tell him no. I'm not interested in working with Scholastic anymore.
And it's not even Scott's fault. I would just tell. I would literally just be like, no, I'm not doing this because they keep undermining me. My name gets attached to these things, and then I get flamed for their fuck up. And that's not fair.
Also, makes me curious if that's why Daco wasn't in on the second book, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, dude, I'm low-key kind of done buying books. So, like, genuinely,
unless there's if there's a FNAF 2 interactive novel coming out soon.
The only ones I'm gonna get is the interactive novels, because at least those have some possibility of actually being in the games. But like, so far, every book that has ever come out has been, nope, it's not in the games. Or it's just complete, utter slop.
We love slop.
So like, I don't care for the books at this point. I know what information's in them, because obviously I've read them. I'm a theorist. I have all of the books. But at this point, I do not care. Logbook, sure, but they're way, we're way past the logbook era. We're way past that.
To be fair, logbook also contains slop.
Did you see what
They could have made it better.
I just can't with these anymore. Like, sure, it's like, the thing is, I'm scared is that if they were to make another logbook, it would just be slop again.
Okay, the logbook could have better. I mean, the puzzles in there are kind of bad. Other than the Cassidy code, gotta be honest.
Honestly, I'm gonna have to disagree with you, Shizu. It's just too, knowledgeable.
No,
for
it's
your
the
small
best.
brain.
It's the best FNAF book in genuine. But all I'm saying is, if the common consensuses are true, could be a lot better.
I'm gonna be honest. I came into this thinking I was gonna have a great laugh and stuff like that, right?
Your blood pressure's rising.
Like laugh at it, because I knew it was gonna be bad and laugh at it. But I genuinely got angry because of just the flat out fact of how much I thought it wasn't. I thought it was gonna be like, oh, haha, they made something stupid, like a really small mistake, or they made like a decent mistake here, but it's not gonna happen for a few pages. It was every fucking page. The Ultimate Guide had a mess up on almost every single page.
You know what'll be really funny? Is if Chica's secret party genuinely isn't a real thing, and it was completely made up. I think Scholastics might genuinely get completely fucked over, and I'd love to see that happen.
Honestly, dude, I don't know if I want to believe Chica's secret party after reading that.
I think there is a funny world where Chica's secret party is made up via misinformation from the Steel Bull team, and if that's the case, they're dead. They're dead. There's no way Scott Cawthon actually continues to work with someone that is actively destroying their IP like that.
I just can't get it feels disrespectful. It feels like a slap to the face. If I had a way to put it into simple words, if you, the person, want to get this book, do not get it. And do not get any future Ultimate Guides. Until the day that Scott Cawthon decides to give Scholastic a slap in the face for the slaps in the face they have given us as a community for these books, do not give them your money with these books. I'm so dead ass serious about that.
I've been saying it for a long time. If you guys want the best guide, you're not going to like the answer. But the best guide to Five Nights at Freddy's, just play the fucking games.
True. Truth nuke right there.
It is the most reliable source of information about the games, is just playing the games.
Yep.
Because you're viewing it the way Scott Cawthon intended for you to view it, and that is the only way for you to actually understand what's going on.
Yep. And I understand that for some people that it sucks, and I completely agree, because playing all those games back to back is draining. Trust me, I did that. But at this point, there's nothing else you can do. these ultimate guides aren't even they're not even telling the truth.
Yep.
They're omitting information. It's just not even right. This is by far one of the worst books I think I have ever seen. I am so beyond done with Scholastic.
No, you know who's going to be responsible for writing like the stories going forward? The Unwithered Truth.
That would honestly, I feel like Unwithered shit, would be probably better than Scholastic at anything. These books are why FNAF gets a bad rep. Exactly. Yeah, I agree with you, Tristan. After seeing that, I'm not going to take into consideration Chica's Secret Party until it is confirmed that is an ARG or a secret FNAF game. Yeah. I agree. Like, because with how much misinformation was in this book, I don't know if I should believe it or not.
Fazbear.
Yeah, I agree. Anyone? Yeah, you know what?
Out.
Yeah, no, genuinely, anyone except Carnival Stick would be better. I fully agree with that. I hope you're watching this, Carnival Stick. I completely agree. After reading that book, I am not taking it. Yeah, no, I'm not taking it seriously. Yeah, exactly. That's perfect impulse. See, this book is just the ultimate guide with some improvements, some additional unnecessary negatives, and then a bunch of lazy additions. Yeah. I agree.
Whoa, chat. Whoa. Let's not get too hasty.
Was this better or worse than the Talbot? It's worse. I'd rather read the Talbot Files.
Here's the thing. Talbot Files had a good fucking plot. It might have been the most funniest hoax because Entom is the weirdest person on earth for doing that. Like, I still don't understand his motivations to this day, but the plot in the Talbot Files genuinely was not bad. He was writing some good shit there. My YouTube crashed. I can't read chat.
I'm just so upset.
There we go.
Yeah, no, the Tower Fires were genuinely better, and that's crazy. Exactly. Some random dude just came in, said, I have a bunch of lore that I'm making, and it was actually better than the actual lore a whole entire company is being paid to publish officially by Scott. It was actually better.
I'm still amazed that they messed up literally just listing off the list of animatronics that are in each game.
Ennard debuted in Security Breach, according to them.
Funtime Foxy just does not exist.
Yeah, Funtime Foxy doesn't exist. Not in there at all.
Gone. Reduced to atoms.
I mean, dude, it does not get worse than this.
Since Yendo's not in that minigame either, that means the minigame's just you in an empty room walking across.
Yeah, no, because like Yendo isn't. They literally at the end of the book, Yendo appears at sister location. It doesn't say help wanted 2 next to it. It's like they genuinely don't know.
That's my favorite minigame. That's my favorite minigame from Help Wanted 2.
And not only that, I know exactly why they didn't know Ennard was in Help Wanted, or not Ennard, Yendo wasn't in Help Wanted 2. You know why?
Because he didn't play the fucking game.
And because Yendo is one of the hardest fucking things to find footage of because he's not the most interesting topic to talk about. So people don't post him as much in Help Wanted 2. So they probably searched up FNAF Help Wanted 2 sister location levels, watched them, completely ignored there was a hard mode version, and called it good. Simple as that.
Yes, ultimatum. Ennard apparently comes from Security Breach.
Yeah.
If Fnaf 1 came out today, would they have even put Golden Freddy in the book?
You know what? Candy, after this, I'm going to make a server. I'm going to invite people to it. We're doing an actual Ultimate Guide as a FNAF theorist community. I'm so sick of this.
Oh wait, there is entered in security breach. He's a cardboard cutout. Oh.
Oh yeah. Then where's Phantom Freddy?
Cardboard
Where's RWQ FSFA? Where's Nightmare Balloon Boy?
I feel like
cardboard cutout.
I feel like the answer to the question in the title is pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah, but no. But here's the thing, Terminal. The characters I just listed off aren't mentioned.
Unknown, you just got here?
On a scale of 1 to 10, how bad is the book? -1 million.
-10. Negative everything.
Wait, is bigger number worse?
-1 million. Dude, that shit's so fucking far gone, dude.
It's bad. And I wasn't here the whole time.
It is the worst thing I think I have ever witnessed come out of this franchise, all right? And we've seen Funko's sister location plushies.
Damn, Funko catching some strays.
Okay. You know what? After tonight, here's what I'm going to do. All day tomorrow, I'm going to reach out to Unwithered, TDreads, Hyperdroid, DJ Surf, absolutely everybody. You guys, everybody. For this project, and we are going to do it. Because
Tomorrow's the FNAF movie.
I know we're not
be able to get everyone's.
Well, I mean, I'm going to send the DMs and people will see them, and if they don't reply to me, I'm going to spam their inbox.
Because I hear some people are probably going to stay offline tomorrow until they watch the movie.
I know. I'm not seeing it until
Not
the
me.
5th, so I'm not going to be
Not
starting
me.
work on it until after the weekend.
I'm so glad the theater here does it on the 4th. It's so nice.
Okay, I would want to
can't
call
wait
it the
to watch this
Talbot
movie.
Files, but I generally want to call it something that's in a way a name that protests Scholastics.
Slopastic.
Slopastic.
The Slopastic Files.
That's a good idea, Evan.
Yeah. Avocado just texted me, I better see the invite in my DMs.
I think
Avocado will be
this will
getting
be.
it.
I think this will be the biggest project of 2026, and we're just going to continue working on it and make it the biggest book that we physically can.
Honestly,
Because
I
in
generally just
everything-
want to call it the Theorist's Guidebook. That's all I want to call it.
I think that works. The entered isn't in security breach guidebook.
And I think I'll ask like select few people to also help me manage everything. I think Hyperdroid will be one of them because that dude's absolutely insane. Did a whole 24-hour video. He deserves to help manage it.
You could probably have Gibby manage just the book section since he has
Yeah.
a 36-hour video.
Yeah,
on
Gibby
just
for
the
that.
books.
Yeah. So yeah. Schooling Scholastic, can that be the Discord server name? Yes. Text it to me so I don't forget it. Because, dude, I'm genuinely so upset with this book.
Well, I'm glad I didn't waste my money on it.
Yeah, fuck you, Terminal. Yeah, underscore's
Hey,
got
since
FNAF
you're-
AR. Yeah, for sure.
Since you're not using that thing anymore, you mind sending it my way?
I know for a fact I got UCN. I'm the UCN
What's
fucking
funny?
nerd.
I don't think this book even needs to be scanned, as there's nothing in here other than Chica's Secret Party, which I'm pretty sure already was scanned, that's even worth keeping.
Yeah, no.
You're not going to pull up one of these pages and say, well, when we look in the Ultimate Guide, it seems to suggest. You're never going to do that. You're never going to do that. I can promise you're never going to do that.
Better as a website than a book, but yeah, website costs money to keep up. That's the thing. Like, it's not going to be an actual physical book. It's going to be like a big PDF file that people can download. Yeah, I agree, Kay. Like, we'll have people like managing it, like the absolute nerds of the game. Or I will
I don't
be
know about you,
so
but-
like for example, like Gibby would be like the manager of the books, but other people who also like read the books would help write it, kind of deal.
Is
I
that
don't
what
know
we need
about
to
you,
do,
but-
Graham? We need to say everyone working on the project chips in like a nickel, and then collectively together it pays for the website.
Here's the thing: FNAF needs an accurate database. This is true.
I don't know about you, but once this PDF is made, I am.
We'll talk about it. We'll talk
book
more
on it.
about how we want to do it after the weekend, because I'm going to be seeing the movie. I have to do stuff on Sunday and Monday, so I'm going to be very busy over the weekend. But after the
is the
weekend,
book
we can genuinely start planning it. But I'll start reaching out to people to invite them.
Is the book gonna have anything on the movies?
I will say,
Um,
having this done right before 2027 is going to be really good if my roadmap is correct.
I mean, I will say, I think we'll wait on the FNAF 2 movie just because we won't have any images from it or anything yet.
I was so ready.
Yes, he's so tired of everything. I'll make one. I'll make sure it's good. Also got to message DJ Surf. Ask him,
I'll
"Hey,
make the server
you
tonight,
got that?"
Cry Night, and I'll invite like you and everything, and Mamakato and Fazent and Candy Bunny and Impulse 7 and all that stuff.
Hey, Surf, you got that 224 pages?
Yes,
doing something.
yes, Mrs. Trap. We
We
will
could use
definitely
that.
add Scott's post. We will most certainly add Scott's post.
Ooh, I have a lot of the Steam screenshots and my files. I can send them to you.
Never in my life have I
Incredible.
seen something so abysmally fucking bad that the community is coming together to make something better. I have never seen this happen in FNAF in my life. Something so abysmally bad that the first reaction isn't this is a bad book, but they can do better. It's this is such a bad book, we're just gonna go and do it ourselves.
I'm on it, Cryo. I'm on it.
This book was a waste. The only good thing out of this book was Chica's Secret Party, and I don't even trust it because of how bad this book was. If Scott wanted this to genuinely be something, it shouldn't have been here. If Chica's Secret Party is actually something, it should have been anywhere the fuck else.
Resource folder, Steam posts.
We're not going to do any theories, MC. There's going to be no theories. It's going to be straight facts. So we won't do any like timeline stuff, like unless it's flat out confirmed when it is. Like Secret of the Mimic is in 1979.
FNAF 2, 87.
1987. Like that will be stuff that, but in terms of like security breach, that's theory. So oh my god, dude, this was just something else.
That's all the ones I've got, Cryo. I'm sure there's more out there somewhere, but that's pretty much what I've got.
I'm just so disappointed in Scholastic. Because it pisses me off because I consider DJ Stir for Fred and he's getting completely fucked over by this. I mean, oh, it makes me so upset.
Common Scholastic L.
Yeah, the troll games, Freddy in space, that would all be so much fun to do.
Freddy in Space was really
Yeah,
fun.
FNAF
I'm
World
not
hasn't
gonna
gotten a
lie.
section. That's true. Yeah, FNAF World hasn't gotten a section.
You already know we got to get underscore on here for AR.
Yeah, underscore will be the manager of AR through and through. This will definitely be a Theorist community like project. It will not be easy, but we have to do it. Shut up, Crying-Eyed. My disappointment is in Metro, my day is ruined, literally. I mean, just wow.
I need it just a little bit longer.
Just a little bit longer, then you
little
can
bit
kill
longer.
FNAF World.
We are not going to use that individual's art.
Yeah, let's
Hell
get
no.
rid of all of Lady Fizz's art off of the roster. If we need art, we know artists that can definitely replace all of her work.
I mean, honestly, I'm. Oh, okay. I'm gonna end the stream before I actually blow a vessel or something. Okay. So that's all we have for today. So of course, thank you all so very much for hanging out with me today and seeing me absolutely implode. Thank you to everyone who donated. Thank you to everyone who gave memberships. Thank you all again for being here. Do not get this book. Just fucking don't. If you need to, pirate that shit.
Yes.
All right. Otherwise, that's all I have. Thank you to TDreads, Shizuhey, and Terminal for being here. And as always, I'll be live again. I don't know when, probably sometime next weekend. Probably. I don't know. Have a great night, day, wherever you are in the world. Stay safe and peace out.
Bye-bye.
Bye.